Okay, that should be better. Let's double check. There we go. That should sound good. Last little bit here of our stream setup. Give me just a sec. YouTube's got to make this weird. All right, that looks good. Looks good. Turn that monetization on, but we're going to go with minimal interruptions because I ain't trying to be annoying. Yo, AT, what is up? All right. We should be all set here now. Kill that. Yo, Chronicle Dude, what is up, dude? Stream chat overlay. That should be fine there. I'll move it down a little bit. A little bit bigger. All right. Doing a quick Costco run, so to speak, before we actually get into the salvage. So I got to finish the light switch build on my F8, the new member of my family that I am totally in love with. F8C Lightning is finally in my hangar officially. I've been waiting years to be able to purchase that damn thing because I didn't have any tickets for it. And I'm not at the concierge level that gets you one. But that thing, yeah, sure, something stupid. What's up? I'll add you as a friend. The more friends I have, the more options I have for joining servers. We're here at New Babbage, where I call my Costco, because the commons between Shubin Interstellar, Omega Pro, and Center Mass has pretty much everything you need for ships. At least the vast majority of them. Commons. Ooh, don't leave without me! Oh my god, run faster! Run faster! Yeah!
Careful, doors are now closing.
Okay, we made it with some time to spare. Alright, we'll stand here real quick. While we're running on this, let me get this stream shared on X. Have they done anything to salvage other than the refinery stuff needed? So it seems like, from what I hear from some people, salvage got a little bit of a buff in its speed. Last night and this morning, I was messing with my salvation with trawler heads, which is pretty incredible, not gonna lie. I need to try it with a braid to see if a braid is still better. But I put 2 trawler heads in the frickin' salvation and munched on a caterpillar so fast. And the caterpillar was actually part of the intersect missions I was doing in Nyx. And I had my buddy Captain Kuza kind of following behind with his reclaimer, and he was picking off some other ships, and we were taking components, and it just made me think, man, you know what? I kind of want to spend a live stream doing this and see what kind of goodies we come across, because there were NDBs and military-grade components and stuff on, like, clippers and shit, which was just hilarious. Alright, hang on. Before we head up to our Costco here, I'm going to finish getting this shared on X so that that continues to get some love, some growth. Profile. Here we are. Let's go ahead and pin this to the top. Mad love and thank you to everybody who's been viewing my hauling videos lately. They're both hitting like 10,000 views, so I am gobsmacked. There's a lot of desire to see hauling and cargo related stuff, so I am all about that, man. More videos planned, including demonstrating things with the Hull A, figuring out finally if the raft can do external loading, which I don't think it can. I think that is pretty much limited to the Hull series ships right now, so I'm just messing with that light to get it to balance out there. Alright, let me just pop over to my main account real quick and repost this so it gets a little bit more spread. Yay. Alright, we're good there. So the plan, thank you for visiting. Tobin Expo Center is currently oh, I forget. There's 2 stops. Wait. Oh, we got it. All right. I forget the Tobin Expo Center is on the way to the Commons. I do that a lot. I used to live in New Babbage. It was one of my preferred homes before I got into the content space, which is the only reason that Loreville became one of my homes, because Everest Harbor. New Babbage is fantastic as a home. I love this place. It's also super clean and beautiful and high-tech looking, and again, it has like every component you can imagine, which gets me back to what I was originally saying. We are actually here to finish outfitting our Asgard, because as Devil Doc and I discovered, the Salvation fits pretty comfortably in the Asgard with room to spare for salvage cargo. And I discovered the hard way that using my C2 for the missions I was doing is not always smart, because I got soft deathed against 2 Vanguards and 2 Valkyries on one of the intersect missions, because it's kind of random the sort of ships you're going to come up against, and sometimes they are just super crazy hard. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I'm chatting and losing track of where I'm going. So the Asgard has an impressive weapons complement, and I kind of want to see if there's still an issue with the missile pod, like, breaking the second it gets touched by anything. So yeah, we've got Thunderbolt 3 missiles, which I love. Carl B89, what's up? Haircut. Oh yeah, finally got that taken care of, man. You guys can tell, this is my little secret. If I start wearing hats all the time, it's because the hairdo is getting a little out of hand, and I'm trying to cover it up. So yeah, I visited my barber after doing the showings for my buyer today. Got a little cleaned up, you know, looking a little bit more fresh for you guys. Getting back to my military roots a little bit. So thank you for noticing. Actually, let's use something else real quick, because I also want to see if while we're here, if I can get some braids. We're going to tap into our lovely resource, Urkel. And I can tell I am so close to being over this cough, guys. It is like, it's right there, man. I'm right at the end of it, I can tell. Also plans to make videos with the whole A, which was kind of what I was getting to when I was talking about the hauling content and the love my channel's getting. Again, big thanks to everybody. Anybody who's watching this, if you catch this after the stream or whatever, if you've got questions about the whole C, some weird crap is happening, you don't understand what's going on, hit me with the comments. If you catch me live, ask me. I love interacting with the audience. A lot of the people who have followed me for a while will know that I just love chatting with you guys and figuring things out, answering questions. So, because I got a lot of first-time haulers and a lot of people that are just curious about the whole C with my last 2 videos that were really about the hauling side of things. That's what I'm here for. I got guide videos on the channel. I'm stoked to help out and get everybody up to speed. Let's go RSI. Let's go Salvation. And I really just want to do this, a braid scraper, just so I can come over here. Oh, it's in Nick's as well. Stanton Gateway's got him. Well, shit. All right. I mean, that makes things really simple. Are they at New Babbage? Platinum Bay, Platinum Bay, Platinum Bay, Platinum Bay. Port Tressler has them. I'll probably just do it in Stanton. I'll probably just hit the Stanton Gateway on our way in and grab a couple of braids. Because, again, I've got trawlers on the Salvation, which is hilarious. All right, let's Omega Pro. We want to make sure our Asgard is kitted out. I might put the NDBs that are on my Lightning on it, or I might just go attritions. I'm thinking about doing a full attrition build on the Asgard because it's not PvP. So I want the higher DPS because I can do 6 attrition 3s on that bad boy. I don't know if we can get attritions here. We'll figure that out. Actually, what I should do is hop in and see what my Asgard is sitting at. Most of my ships are here because, again, New Babbage, man, between the 3 shops has probably 90%, 95, maybe more, of any component you could need is going to be here. Aside from a few specifics, like some stealth components and like the grade A quantum drives, which you can only find at Arc L1, Crew L1, and while I'm thinking about it, where the hell is the Atlas? I always forget where the Atlas is. I think it's like her L2. Let's see if I can find it. Her L5. Okay, I gotta remember that. Her L5 is where the Atlas is, which is the size 1 Class A civilian quantum drive that is fantastic. It actually comes stock, I think, on the Teach's Special Golem Ox, or one of those ships. But yeah, the Atlas is great. The Erebus is at Arc L1, and the Himera is the size 2 that blows the Huracan out the water. Unless you got an XL1, the military drive, which by all means, that's the clear winner. All right, let's see. Our Lightning is here. Oh yeah, I got to pick up my XJs. So I'm doing my light switch build, which is 4 NDB30s and 4 XJ2 distortion guns. But we'll get to that. And I think We'll have to check on Levski as well and see if I can actually access my components now. Because this is the update. We're officially updated now, rolled over from the recent hotfix that's been going on. I don't really mess with the hotfixes because the odds of getting into the shard are so slim. But, yeah, we are overpacking here on a lot of stuff. Let's see, we got an icebox cooler, which will take care of our cooler needs. Until engineering comes in, one cooler. But keep that in mind, because engineering is like right around the corner, guys. And we're going to have to get used to running 3 coolers again. And in that case, running a really good cooler that requires a minimum power pip of like the lowest amount, like 1 or 2, is what you're going to want. I've got the main power plants. I got the Genoas, which is good. We don't have the Chimera Quantum Drive, though. I might borrow that from the Taurus. Is it here? Where the hell's my Taurus? It's not even showing up on my menu. That's weird. Hang on. I'm back. Coworker accidentally shut down the internet. Oh, no! That sucks, dude. Welcome back. Welcome back. Not too much has happened. Engineering is always why I might not Idris up. Yeah, and apparently it's supposed to be coming in hot with 4.5, so I'm super curious what that's going to mean. I'm excited and also nervous. I don't know about the rest of you. This is really weird, dude. My Taurus is not showing up in my inventory. Is it on my Corsair? My Corsair's here at least. Where the hell is my Taurus? What the actual hell? Okay, that's weird. My Taurus just doesn't exist right now? You gotta... I gotta have the Taurus unless you're giving me the Rylan. That's why I have my Taurus still. I melted my original Taurus and some other ships to get the Rylan like years ago. Which is why I still have a Taurus, because that's the rental. So I'm like, alright, where the hell's my Taurus, damn it? Alright, Corsair doesn't have it. Maybe I'll borrow it from the... Is it the Mole or the Raft that has one of my Chimeras? Not the Mole. Okay. It must be on my Raft then. Yeah, I got the F8. Oh, dude. I got my F8 and it's so hilarious. I was on yesterday with Kuza and Ruck and Fiat, and Ruck just mentioned the F8 being purchasable, and I spazzed. I almost had a heart attack and shat my pants at the same time and immediately bought the changed Rylan Loaner for C2. They switched the Rylan Loaner to a C2 today. I already have a C2. So I lost my Taurus with all the components that were on it. Oh, Chris Roberts, I kind of want to punch you in the frickin'... Okay. Well, thank you, Woody Amensi, for letting me know that. That makes me kind of sad. Alright, so we're going to take the Chimera off of our raft then. Because I gotta have the Chimera on my Asgard. Man, really? Are we serious, guys? Is that real life? Did I just lose my frickin' Taurus? So I should have 2... Yep, confirmed. Ya boys got 2 C2s now. I am not happy. They took my Taurus away. Ooh, I'm gonna have to buy that in game. I might not fly it for a while, but I took my Taurus. I'm grumpy. I'm a grumpy old man now. How dare you take my Taurus? That's like one of my most flown ships in this game. I feel way angrier right now than I should, guys. I think I'll also get more enjoyment out of them instead of an Idris. Yeah, I mean, probably. I don't know. The Idris is fun, but having, what did you say, the Perseus F8 and the Ironclad? Yeah, I couldn't be mad. I would take those 3 over an Idris myself, too. I would. I've been considering exchanging the Taurus for the Starlancer or Rylan, mainly because I'm not a big fan of RSI. Yeah, so I've loved using the Taurus over the years, but I do really love my Corsair as far as being a direct daily driver competitor with the Taurus. You know, considering its weapons complement, storage, size, all of that. And the Raft, I think, does kind of edge out the Taurus as far as pure hauling goes. The Starlancer is a great ship, one that I haven't had a whole lot of time with, that I hear wonderful things from many people about. So you could be really well off there. That sucks. Maybe they put the components at your home location. Maybe. See, the funny thing, we'll have to check today, is that Levski has been broken for me. Like, it's my home station. I can't access any components. And all of my ships, like you guys can see how you can see the components here, right? All of my ships, while they're at Levski, this all says empty. and I have nothing. No personal inventory, no ship parts, nothing. So maybe we'll check that today to see if the hotfix kind of took care of that. All right, let me get back here because I'm getting too distracted having fun chatting with y'all. Let's go back to the Asgard and swap out that quantum drive for the Chimera. There we go. We got our icebox. Do you know? All right, yeah, we want to go Rampart Shield. So I'll probably just go ahead and buy 4 more Ramparts. Man, when my home station does reset all my stuff, I'm going to have like 100 Rampart Shields. I'm going to have to do an inventory clean out. It's going to be so bad. All right, we need 4. So we'll just go ahead and do that. I'm just going to buy the exact amount instead of going like 1 over like I used to. This game always seems like you spend 10% suffering from bugs that stop gameplay, 80% spawning and walking, traveling to your ship, 8% flying, and maybe if you're lucky, 2% engaging in a gameplay loop. Foul win, that's been the occasion in a bit of this game, but I will say over the last few patches, it hasn't been that bad. It really hasn't. Nyx is admittedly buggy because it's brought in for the first time, and it's an unfinished system. They're going to be building out Nyx while we're sort of playtesting it for them in the live build, which I think will be a good thing at the end of the day. But it's going to come with some hiccups, and any veteran player has got to have some semblance of like a, I know there's going to be some measure of suffering at this, so I'm going to dedicate a certain amount of my attention span to just absorbing that frustration, and if it continues to really just beat me up, then maybe today's not the day for Star Citizen. Go play something else, relax, you know, don't get too worked up, but I've got a pretty good level of patience and tolerance when it comes to video game issues, and I've been playing this game for a long time, and I do love it, and I kind of expect that Murphy is going to screw with me as much as possible. Murphy / Chris Roberts, as we jokingly say. So it's all good. And I've also said in plenty of live streams, I suffer so you guys don't have to. You know, if you want to see what's going on and watch the gameplay, ask questions, and not deal with whatever problems you might think are in the game, you can watch me deal with them or ask me about them. I'm happy to help. Alright, let's go ahead and yank off our Rhino repeaters because we're not going to have anybody in our turret, so we're going to save that. That's going to become capacitor energy for our main guns, which gives us more projectiles before we have to recharge. Because unfortunately, the Asgard's got a regen issue when it comes to the weapon capacitors. They recharge slow, man. That is something that I always remember and I always get annoyed by. I am going to take off the Panthers, though, because I do want to pack more of a punch in our aggressive salvage by using attritions that I'll either get here or maybe buy them from Levski, because they are there at Levski. Let's check everything else, though. I think we, for the most part, are good. We got our cooler, we got our power plants, quantum drive, we got our 4 Rampart shields. Our jump drive is installed. I might see if there's attritions here. Can we see if missiles are functioning as well? So missiles actually have been working for me since that day. I think that one might have been a really bad server. Last night and this morning, missiles have been working really well. But I did switch on my Thunderbolt 2s there for that reason, because I want to be able to use those and see if the Asgard's missile pod is still fragile as hell. Because before, it was like, and it might still be the case, it's sort of outside of the shield bubble, so any little hit would hit your missile rack, and all 16 size 3 missiles become useless. That's a quick way to get frustrated. Yeah, Levski's messed up. Don't have that, but the TDD's bugged. Landing service is bugged. Overlapping hangars. Yeah. Yeah, and that was a problem in the... That was weird. That was a problem in the PTU as well. They definitely brought the update out too soon, but it was because IAE timelines, and you can't... Like, they don't want to mess up the timeline for IAE and all, so... I get why they did it, but yeah, it was definitely not ideal. I don't think that I'll find attritions here. I think they're kind of... They're very very available in Pyro, and then they're... let me go vehicle weapons. They're also in Levski. I'm pretty sure I saw attritions at Levski. I just hope that I can equip them there, because that would be a problem. Oh, yeah, wait. I gotta buy 4 of these. That's for my lightning. Haha, my light switch build. Oh, I'm so excited. Omski cannons. Light strikes. Vanquishers, typhoons, Argos. Sledges. Yeah, there's our CF repeaters, which gotta love our CF repeaters. So I guess I'll put the 337s back on the Asgard for now. Well, the guns on the Taurus, I like the look of the Raylan. I need a good planetside freighter in the fleet. I'd be interested to see how they are going to do the storage on the Raylan. And yes, the Raylan, I don't know if it's been confirmed officially by the proper people, but the Raylan's getting an SCU boost up into the 500s. So, yeah. I am glad, because I don't think the Raylan being at Starlancer levels of cargo is really going to be all that appealing. But the Raylan being closer to Caterpillar C2 levels of cargo, now I'm in. Now I'm interested. That's competitive, I think. I'm a little, in the hauling sense, I'm sort of big ship spoiled, and I get that. But I'm a lot more excited about the Raylan being a bigger amount. I wish the Raylan would go further. Give me like an 800 to 1,000 SCU. I want to see more of that, man. We have the Hull C at 4608, which is insane. And then we have the upcoming Ironclad at like 1,500 for the freight version, which I'm waiting for. But there's not enough ships, in my opinion, that are in that competing class. The 1,000 to 5,000 range, which is a crazy big range. I would love to see more ships between the 1,000 to 2,000 range at least. And then eventually, I'd love to see like an Argo freighter that competes with the Hull C and such, and is like a 5,500 SCU freighter. I want to see that, like, I want to see some capitalism. You know what I mean? I want to see some competitive company stuff happening, where you got ships going, like the Golem Ox. The Golem Ox competes with the Hull A directly. 64 SCU, external easy cargo manipulation, Drake versus Misk. I want to see more of that. But yeah, that's my rant. Let me get caught up in the chat here. I love all this. Haven't touched Nyx yet. Probably use my alt account on Nyx. Yeah, Nyx in general is performing pretty well as a system. Like the missions, Stanton and Pyro gateways are pretty good. Did confirm that alright, so the gateways in Pyro and the gateways in Nyx do not have external freight elevators. I don't know that maybe any of the gateways do. Like, I'm questioning it now, because those definitely don't. They haven't gotten the overhaul, so I don't know what CIG is doing there. The external freight elevators are on the 4 main stations here in Stanton, as well as Megumi, Gaslight, Ruin, Checkmate, Obituary, and Pyro, and Levski, of course. But the gateways seem to have missed out on the overhaul, or maybe there's different plans with interstellar hauling, because they're still working on that. So I don't know. Be careful with loading cargo. Get repositioned out of the ship when entering the hangar. Yep. Losing the ship and cargo. I've seen that both in the internal hangar as well as the external freight elevators at Levski. So why is the Valk more expensive than the Asgard? And the Asgard seems to bring more. That I don't know, honestly. The Valkyrie I think has more firepower, but the Asgard has more storage. I think mostly because it's meant to be able to drop that tank. I know there's a bit of back and forth of issue between the Valkyrie and Asgard roles and pricing. This game should be ready to launch for the first people on Mars. Yeah, what's up, Steven? Yep. I think that's probably an accurate statement as far as the like the official launch out of alpha, out of beta. Ooh, 640 SCU. Okay, that's cool to see. Rylan going to 640. That's awesome. I still, honestly, though, double it. Either double it, or hopefully Gitak is coming out with something bigger than the Raylan really soon. The Raylan's probably pretty locked in, because to double that, you'd have a full ship redesign, no doubt. Granted, I don't expect the Raylan anytime soon anyway. But, I mean, 640 is a good amount. That puts it in the competing realm of the Caterpillar and the C2. Depending on the cargo layout, will really determine things. That's one way the C2 really shines, is just how massive its open cargo area is versus the Caterpillar segments. But the Caterpillar has those strengths in being able to organize things and eventually, hopefully, be modular. But yeah, I stand by my statement, man. I want more competitive ships in the Hull C Ironclad Plus class. Let's see. Let's go ahead and... Also, the second one's technically mine that has my stuff on it. Over at Pyro Gateway in Nyx. Any other weird crap?
For the latest
happen? I don't think so.
Hey there.
Alright, well, here. Why don't I go ahead and
Hey, what's up?
Everything good?
put those weapons back on the Asgard, and then we'll bring it up so we get our medium hanger, whatever.
Catalyst all the time, right?
Just double checking everything looks good there. We got our Thunderbolt missiles lined up. We got...
That's really great.
Careful watch on all personal items.
I guess we didn't take off all the... Oh, yeah, because there's 6. That's why. Yeah, then those would be the 447s. Okay.
Welcome to the new
Alright, and then my F8, my new love. Gosh, so happy. We're good on that thing. Why don't I have... Is Genoa size 2? That's why. Okay. Okay. Alright, NDB 28s are going to become XJ2s. Yes. I'm so ready for this.
Remember, your belongings.
Alright, so it should be 4 XJ2s and 4 NDB 30s.
No idea how the hell it works, but
The light switch build.
Speak your truth, friend.
Alright. I think we're good. We're good. Let's bring up the Asgard. Let's get the hell on with this, right?
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
What did Kuza say? Oh, Kuza lost his persistent hanger. Jeez, man. Every hotfix seems to bring more problems. No, CIG, what's happening?
Vehicle selected.
Alright.
Your vehicle has been visited.
We'll give that a second to come up. And I will, Ooh. Nope. See? Streamlabs, man. Why you gotta be so dumb? There we go. They've had over or very close to $1 billion put in this game as far as I can see. Yeah, it's an ongoing project. As much as all the lore building and little details in the ship's environment planet system is amazing. You think it'll ever launch? Yeah, of course. See, I don't think this game is... I think that a lot of folks, and this isn't just Star Citizen, but a lot of games that are coming, we got to get out of the mindset we had. Maybe, I don't know how old you are, but like myself, of like where... You know, game launched and you went to GameStop or wherever, Walmart, and you picked up the CD. It's a complete game. I think that's an era of the past. I think that pretty much any big game should be in a constant state of improvement, continuous improvement over time, just continuously evolving. I don't think that Star Citizen will ever be finished in the traditional sense. I think it'll eventually get to a point where they no longer call it an alpha build and maybe eventually consider it the 1.0 full launch. But I don't think it's going to be a whole lot different than what we're doing now. I think it's just going to be a more polished version of what we're doing now, but we're still going to have updates and patches and PTU and new stuff and continuous growth, continuous change. I think that is the way of the future, honestly. Any good game that can continuously grow and expand and get better. Bro, I'm 50 and I've watched this for close to a decade. Okay, so yeah, so I mean, you're a perfect person to say that to then. Because growing up and seeing how video games have evolved over time and how you went from like the completed project to now where a lot of games are going through this continuous improvement model or this kind of expansive model where you get new DLCs or new packages or new parts of it that'll add to it. I think that that's what's going to happen. Going to be like Tarkov release. Yeah, maybe, Brando. Maybe. That is a game that I have not really had much time with or any time with. Alright, let's get the Salvation up first. Okay, at least that's a quick claim time. Minute and a half. I forgot about that. My bad, guys. I forgot that I had to claim the Salvation. I'm the worst. So we're going to pull it up first, park it off to the side, then we're going to pull the Asgard up and tuck the Salvation in, and then get our ass to Nyx for some fun. Alright, let me see what else we got. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the chat. This is great. Give me a Kruger 1000+ SKU hauler. Dude, Woody, yes. You imagine? Give me the sexiest hauler in the damn game, bro. Or a CO really large Nomad. Yeah, Consolidated Outlands. There are so many ship companies that could compete and make some insane hauling ships. Because, like, right now, the whole series has got a monopoly, dude. Nothing is touching the whole sea's capacity. Wish they would finish ships that they have had in concept for years. Yeah, like the Banu Merchantman and everything. I agree with that. I totally agree with that. As someone who works QA at a game company, the golden ship is only true to single-player games. Anything with live service ideology can't do that. Yeah, there we go. Thank you for that input. 1.0 will basically be Alpha 5, and we carry on getting more stuff. Yes. Yeah, I almost want to get to that 1.0 so we all get that, like, dreaded wipe we're all waiting for, so we can, like, get all our shit back. You know what I mean? I think my body has forgotten how old I'm supposed to be. 27-year-olds shouldn't sneeze, and that causes the back and neck to painfully pop. Oh no. I feel you, man. All right, let's see what we got here.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Since we're all talking ages, I just turned 34 this month, so I'm approaching my mid-30s. Good times, right? The 30s are the highlight, in my opinion. I feel like a real man now. You know, in my 20s, I was like an adult, but not really an adult. And in the 30s, you're like, all right, now I'm a proper grown-ass man. So don't worry, AT, you'll get there soon. Just kidding, bro. Just kidding. '40s are downhill. Nah, 40s are fun. 40s are fun. I bet even 50s are fun. You just got to stay healthy, stay moving. Man, we had this dude in my gym in San Diego that we called Master Roshi because this man was like 68 and just looked incredible. Looked like Master Roshi, but like buff Master Roshi. And I was just like, man, I hope I look remotely as healthy and strong as you do when I'm in my 60s. Holy shit. Have you heard about EVE Online adding cryptocurrency based on their internet? No, I haven't. That sounds... Initially, it sounds kind of insane to me. What do you guys think about that? See, I only ever barely dabbled in EVE Online when I had like a MacBook Pro, and that was a big mistake. I found that out very quickly. I was trying to scratch my space game itch when I was on Xbox, which I eventually found Elite Dangerous, which definitely helped me scratch the itch. That was a great game. Between Elite Dangerous and No Man's Sky, I did a pretty good job of scratching the itch. But EVE was always super fascinating. See, this is a part of New Babbage that I really love, and it's the AeroView hangars, little parking zones, man. You don't really have these in the other hangars, and this is so nice to be able to just plop down over here off the elevator. It's freaking perfect. So you can pull out another ship. I wish more hangars at least had. It doesn't have to look pretty like this. Like, I don't need a pretty parking zone for a ship in Nyx, but at least give me a zone to put a ship. It's based on the NASDAQ from what I see. That's interesting. I don't want to be too judgmental on it, but well, you know what they said, Navy ages you twice as fast, and I guess subs double that. There you go. Yeah, that's fair. My buddy made fun of me because we went to the range and I didn't have this cleaned up, and he saw gray on the side. He's like, what's happening? I was like, I don't know, lots of Star Citizen. Alright. Alright, I might actually have to pop a cough drop. Damn it. It's because I'm talking too much. I don't think I can fall for a hangar until they sort out ATC and auto landing. Yeah. I like this for, like, the times that I want to stage ships. Like when the Ironclad does come out, because I'm going to want to stuff my Salvation and my Golem, maybe the Golem Ox, maybe my Wolf, depending on what I want to do that day. If I want to do like a combat loot day or a salvage day. And it's really nice to have this little area to park your boats while you wait for your other boats. And the Asgard is a really nice ship, though. I'm glad I'm getting some more time in this thing. I don't get enough time in it. Nomad will be the smallest ship with PDC as soon as I jump that new Jeep out of the back of it. Hell yeah! That'd be awesome. I might have to get the MDX, dude. My buddy Ruck sent me that, and I was very intrigued by what I saw. I saw it over at IAE, and I was like, is this a freaking truck with a gun on the back? Because now I want it. Just right there. That's it. Alright, we are going to stop at Stanton Gateway once we jump to grab some Abrade scrapers. Mostly just because I want to see how those do, because the trawlers on the Salvation, as funny as it is to say, worked really well. Like, I really enjoyed using the trawlers last night when I was doing a little playtesting with it. Alright, engines on. Alright. Let's get this thing parked inside the Asgard here. It is a tight fit, but a nice fit. It's not too crazy. We'll probably just go nose first initially. What I like is that you can park in here and there's enough room to still actually store stuff in here too. Just, you know, be gentle, take your time coming in. Don't be too rough. There's plenty of room. I like that the roof is high enough that you can actually get your gear out. There we go. You can put trawlers on the Salvation. Yes, you can. And it is awesome, dude. It is awesome. In fact, I will pull this image up for you guys real quick. I'll do a little show and tell with y'all, if you don't mind, just to show you. Because you'll be able to see the area that they hit. And the maneuverability of the Salvation just made it so nice to use. It was kind of more of a gimmick when I initially did it. So, let's see if this will pop up right. Okay. Hopefully everybody can see this well enough. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. And then let me... Okay, yeah, so we can kind of see this here. So this was last night. I was messing around in Nick's. The C2 is a really great way to bring out the Salvation and have tons of storage on it. But when I tried to do some of the combat missions, it got a little sketchy when you started talking about some bigger ships. I was able to 1v1 a Caterpillar with really no problem. Because the rate on the C2 is a lot better than the Cat. So I basically just stayed away from the other main guns and took it out. But when I got grouped up by Vanguards and Valkyries, I just couldn't. It was too much. Geez, sorry. Throat's a lot more irritated today than I thought. So, reverse in. Don't be lazy. I'll do reversing in laters. But yeah, man, like this was me going to work on the Caterpillar with the trawler heads. And I was just gobbling up the entire side of the Cat with this trawler, no problem. You can see that area of impact with the trawlers. And, I mean, running dual trawlers on this thing, it didn't feel like I was losing a whole lot. Let me know what you guys think. I got 15 SCU off of this Cat that I killed. I soft deathed it. And I got 15 boxes off of it with the trawlers on the Salvation. I don't know. I haven't done a whole lot of salvage lately to really know how that would benefit or how that would compare to a cinch setup or an abrade setup. But I know in the past, I've always been an abrade guy. Yeah, these are the boxes that I pulled off of the Salvation, parked it in the C2 after I gobbled up that Cat. And I cleaned the Cat. Like, every bit of area that I could, I cleaned it up. And it was great. So I want to see how the abrades actually do in comparison. Salvation makes me want to nuke my Vulture. Well, see, what I love is that I finally have a salvage ship that I can put into other ships and kind of get out there and do more with. That's what I was hoping we would have kind of like a Golem salvage. Instead, we got a Golem cargo hauler, which I'm not going to complain about. But at least RSI came through.
All systems online.
Yeah, power distribution's always been a bit of a pain in this ship. Just want to be able to get full power to engines for now. We'll go ahead and close her up. Oh, she's already closed. Cool. All right. No, I've been taking too long. Let's get out of here.
The proud home.
God, this thing looks solid in the base paint. I haven't really used the base paint on it, and that's clean, man. I just really hope that missile pod doesn't break the second we put it to work. Commander Jackal, what's up? Looking forward to seeing some combat tips in the Asgard. I keep getting wrecked in VHRTs. Yeah. It can be a bit tough, man. Well, what I am going to do is... We might have to actually go to Levski. Shit. Because I need to throw attritions on this thing. It's got the CF repeaters, which I don't mind. They're good for taking on the light fighters, but I wanna duke it out with some heavier ships, doing the intersect missions. And still, even against NPCs, attritions are great too against light fighters and such, because you'll do them pretty quick. Because you can do 6 AD3s on this thing. And if Levski's working, my attritions should be there. I don't think I kitted any of my boats out with attritions yet.
Shields offline.
Alright, let's go full power to engines. Bust out of this joint. Oh, let's landing gear up. Would probably be smart, huh? What's the big ship with multiple turrets and needs a pilot and engineers? It sounds like that could be a few ships. This ship would be perfect if it had another salvage panel in the back so you could not have to jump on the pilot seat again. Yo, that's a good point. I do wish there was a way to hit the eject button to continue ejecting boxes, because having to get back to the pilot seat to hit continue, this is probably the one gripe I have with the Salvation. Yeah, this is us leaving Microtech in our Asgard. Set course for Nick's Gateway. It's a good jump. We did not have anywhere near as much fuel in this thing as I thought we should. 1.8 is not a whole lot. That's another reason I liked using my C2, because it had 6.5 skew. I guess we'll see how much we get done here. Big cannon turrets on top and the side might be Frisk, what's up, dude? Does the Salvation fit in the cat? It doesn't. We did try that. So I do have a video I need to put out. I'm going to condense all the things we tried to fit the Salvation inside of. It doesn't fit in the Connie. It does not fit in the cat, unfortunately. It fits in the vehicle bay, the front vehicle bay of the Carrack, as well as the hangar of the Carrack. It comfortably fits in the cargo and hangar bays of the Polaris. It definitely fits in the 890 jump. It fits in the Asgard, as you see here. It comfortably fits in the C2. It does not fit in the Star Lancer. We tried that. What else? What else did we do? Voldemort has to get close to cast his dark magic. What? What are we talking about? Running behind schedule. I'm on my way. Oh, no worries, man. I recently just got in. I'm just getting back over to Nick's because we had to do some shopping at Costco for the Asgard. I realized I needed a little bit more firepower than what I had in my C2, so hopefully this is a good combo here. We're upgraded to our Rampart shields. Yeah, really all I want to do now is throw on the attritions. Or maybe some NDBs. I could pull the NDBs off of my F8. But I only have 4. I could go... No. Shoot. Sorry guys, I'm brainstorming here. Alright, we're going to have to do a little driving around. I know I got a braids at Stanton Gateway. So, we'll pop down, grab those real quick. Then we'll hit Levski to see if my inventory came back. Because then I can just throw on the attritions and mess around there. And then we can get into the missions. Sorry, yeah, my cough is coming back something fierce today. What the hell? 50 caliber magic missile. Oh god. Would the Salvation and Golem fit in the C2 at the same time once we need to do crafting material runs? Yeah, they fit. I actually had my Wolf and my Salvation in there at the same time. You can definitely fit the Golem and the Salvation at the same time and probably be able to even fit in some storage around them. But it's gonna take up most of the space, the 2 of those ships. They might make patches for that unless it's a deliberate decision by CIG regarding the ships that can fit inside other ships. Well, most of the ships that can comfortably fit inside, they're meant to do so. Kind of like with the hangar bays that are on your 890s, Polaris, Carracks, Idris, and such. Even the Ironclad, which I plan to outfit in a few different ways. We have a saying that I think is pretty common anywhere, is if it sits, it fits. Or if it fits, it sits. I don't know which way to say it. Is it sits, it fits, or fits, it sits? Whatever. You get the point. Are you excited for the whole B when it comes in 2030? Yeah, man! And then the whole E in 2035? Stoked. I'll be there for it. Yeah, I'm excited. Bounty hunting, mining, trading. It's a really amazing game to find out about. Yeah, it's fun. You know, it comes with some of its headaches that you can imagine. Just, you know, it being in development, having some hiccups, but there's a ton of workarounds for so many things in this game that you kind of learn as you play a lot. Especially with hauling of the whole C. That's a great example. Learning all the different ways to try to get those darn auto-loading grids to work, which have gotten better. I mean, at least I can say that. From like starting to use my whole C in early 4.0 to using it now, it's definitely better now than it was then. Nix will get a lot better pretty quickly because So this is what I like. In the PTU, you don't usually have that many people in there. There was a lot more this time because of Nyx coming out. A lot of people were excited. So we had on average probably 300 people in the PTU shard at a time. But having this in the live build with thousands of players, they're getting a lot more data. So the too long didn't listen version of this is more data, faster iteration, make changes quicker, system gets better faster. At least that's what I hope. That's the aspiration, at least. So we'll see. Well, hopefully with the next patch, well, we might be getting engineering, which that can be its own sort of fun to learn. But we should also hopefully be getting some more details in Nyx, like maybe even Nyx 1, the new planet. I don't know. We'll see. Because they're going to be showing off a lot of stuff here, like the Genesis tech and everything. Like, this is like the test bed for a lot of crazy stuff that's coming. I might have to text my wife about actually making me that tea. Oh, because, man, my throat is torn up right now.
Is at 50%.
All I did today was show some houses to buy or do a little talking there. I don't know why it's so irritated right now. Ugh. You'd think I was a smoker or something. If it sits, it fits. Okay, cool. I'm going to try to stick to that. Thank you, Commander Jackal. If I can just remember that damn saying. Alright. I don't know. The distances in Nyx aren't too crazy, so we should have enough fuel. At least to get through the gateway. Am I too far? Why am I not getting the runway? I know that's the wormhole. I guess we'll see as we get closer. We're not getting any warning that we don't have our quantum drive installed. Or our jump drive. I was thinking about it. We could at least pop through here and because we got to stop at Stanton Gateway anyway to get the upgrades, so I'll probably just refuel there. Okay, there's the runway. I was a little worried. Yeah, Finisari, got my hair did. Got cleaned up. I was feeling a little raggedy. Was wearing my hat so much that I realized, okay, time to get this haircut. Fresh ginger in time, garlic and honey. You need to eat the garlic raw. Ah! I actually like raw garlic. I might do that later. We've been doing hot tea with honey, and it's helped a lot. More so than mostly the cough drops have, really. I was really good today. You know, yesterday was fine. You know, the cough hasn't been as bad. It just feels more agitated today, like harder to avoid. Thanks, I appreciate that. I feel a little bit more professional today, a little bit more fitting of a starship captain. All right. Whoa, that was almost a quick way to end our session. Yeah, I wonder why the gateway is so far down here. It's kind of weird. As opposed to like where the runway banners and all are. I think this is sort of a makeshift gateway. They haven't really probably done what they want to at Nyx Gateway yet. Because this was Magnus before. Are there gate pirates? Not in the servers I've been in, but I have heard of it. So I actually joined in on one of my friends in game into a shard that had about 100 people. That's one of my strategies, is looking for lower count shards, because you're just less likely to run into some of that shenanigans versus getting into the 500 player shards. All right, let's see if we can actually get in here without hitting any of these asteroids that are kind of in the gateway. That's a little scary. Okay, so far so good. Hot whiskey, honey, lemon, and cloves. That sounds good too. This year I'm going to try to debone my turkey before I cook it and bake it. Oh, that sounds awesome. Yeah, my wife's putting together all kinds of good stuff for tomorrow. We love food, so it gives us an excuse to have a lot of it. Make sure I don't bump any of the walls in here. Oh, did you guys notice the color change? It's more like Nick's now. It's not the light blue. So they finally added sort of like a seafoam green color tint to the Nick's jump. Hey, Doc Speaker, how's it going? Let me see, not the... Whoop. Alright, let me get out of here before I keep looking at chat here. Alright, there's Stanton Gateway. Let's get refueled, grab our braids, and carry on.
Drive is now on. Bottom drive is now off.
Sadly, I gotta work Thanksgiving, so mine won't be till the weekend. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, dude. Hopefully it's not too crazy of a weekend. I know the holidays, you said, are kind of nuts for you. Need to go out more. A woman won't just magically appear. Hey, just give it a few more years, man. Well, you can just get a badass robotic wife. Alright, let me pop into the All-Star group chat here. Hey man, I saw you were in here. Oh, let's slow down, request this
You are clear to launch.
hangar. ATC is still all like ass backwards. It's kind of funny.
But we love it none the same.
Alright, here we go.
What's happening?
I'm just popping into Stanton to fuel up and go grab myself some braid scrapers for the Salvation.
Smart choice, smart choice. The braids are definitely the best bang for your buck.
Yep, it was fun using the trawlers. That was unexpectedly really enjoyable.
Yeah, because of how fast it melts a ship.
What the hell
Oh.
did we just...
Anti-cheat error?
Did I just hit something invisible? There was nothing... Dude, that was weird. Okay. Glad I wasn't
Just
coming
get
in
kicked
too
out of the
fast.
server.
You did?
Yeah, anti-cheat
no.
error. Apparently I'm too good for the game.
You're hacking. What the hell, man?
Yep, there it is.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Alright. When we get the robo-wives, the women will complain they don't really love you, and we should respond, neither did you! Oh, that's good. Alright. All fueled up. Let's go run to the store. We're doing a lot of shopping today, man. How does communication work in game? So, it kind of has its standard text-based communication that you can do. I have mine specifically set up to our organization that I put in. And by the way, Fritz, did you see the invitation to that while you were offline? Or like when you came in game?
I wasn't even paying attention.
Damn. See, you could have helped me there, but you weren't paying attention.
Don't blame me, I need to know these things.
Yeah, I created the Ollie group chat, and then I sent invites to everybody who was offline to see if maybe, like, friend requests, if it would pop up when you came in to join it.
Oh, let me see if we can relaunch the game.
Or actually, that's a good time to test it. You're offline. Let me go ahead and send the invite now. Let's see. Got a cheater banned in Battlefield 6 yesterday. Felt good. Was surprised how fast it happened. Yeah, how'd you know that it actually happened? Did you get feedback from DICE? That's pretty cool. But aside from the text-based communication, Steven, you can also do in-game voice. Like, I don't know if you can hear that little radio click chime. It's a push-to-talk proximity chat that you can do that is kind of shaky, as in how consistently it works. But most of us just end up partying up on voice through Discord.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, sweet. All right, cool. Well, that means I can send out invites and people can see them on their way in. Let me go ahead and set my med spawn here while I'm thinking about it, just in case the worst happens. See, this is what I wanted to show you guys too. We're at the Stanton Gateway, and it doesn't matter if you're at Stanton or Pyro Gateway and Nix. They both are called Terra on the medical side. They think they're the Terra Gateway. It's weird. That's why I think it's a bit of a placeholder. I don't think it's the permanent solution. Just talking about FOIP. Oh,
Yeah,
well, I don't fully understand FOIP myself. I mean, isn't it supposed to be like it reads your face, like your eyes and lips, and actually makes it look like your character's doing what you're doing?
Yeah, that is what FOIP is.
Cool. So I did kind of know it. That's been an ongoing project for a long time, I think.
That way, when I crash into you, I can see the absolute disappointment.
All over my face, right? It's like, how
Yep.
could you? Okay, there we go.
So weird. Why am I unable to join back? Interesting.
You broke it, man. What are you doing?
The IG says I'm a cheetah.
We got our braids. Let's see if we can pull them up the cargo elevator, throw them on the Asgard, and get on to Levski. That's not where I'm going. This way. Hopefully our Asgard stayed persistent. It should have. Medium hangar. No self. Yep, there it is. So it is. Cool. Ha! You can see the Asgard and Salvation text colliding with each other. I don't think I can put the braids in my backpack. I don't know how big they are. Let's see if we can grab them here. Yep, there they are.
They'd be size 1s.
Well, they're size 1s, but like you can fit modules for mining and shit in your backpack, so I didn't know if these were small enough to be the... What? Really? You can't put the abrade scraper modules on the elevators? That's awesome.
What a well-optimized game.
Okay, let me see if I can somehow stash them. What if I put them in a personal container? Oh, I can! Ha! I can put them in my backpack! Where there's a will, there's a way. The 3.5 meters in radius, but... Oh no, that's the beam, not the actual physical object. Okay, cool. Well, that works. I was a little worried. By the way, Virpil's having a Black Friday sale on their control boxes. Very sturdy. Highly recommend. Yeah, I have one Virpil controller. Between the Warbird base and the Constellation Alpha stick, that was a cool $700. Whew. It's still up there in my closet somewhere. I am rocking the VKB NXT Evos myself. The Virpil stick is awesome, but it's tall. I guess now with my desk mounts, it wouldn't be so bad. I might eventually get another one. I need to sell more houses, man. I need more money. Or to get super famous on here. I mean, shit, if my my videos keep getting the views they're getting, might be able to afford it. No pressure.
One day.
Just gotta keep making that content.
Aerospace. All systems
Alright.
online.
Okay, so ATC's not hearing me.
Landing gear raised.
Do this.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
I'm pretty sure I refueled, but let me double check. Yeah, we're good. Ha! I think I did that with my landing gear not out too. That's funny. Beep, 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 beep. Alright. He's a Thrustmaster Warthog, so heavy you could kill an intruder with.
Thank you.
Damn!
And please visit again.
Alright.
Shields.
Let's go pay Levski a visit, guys. Let's see if my inventory and all's still broken.
Inventory should be fixed. The hot patch is out.
Yeah, it is. I'm hoping. Kuza said that he lost his personal hangar with the hotfix, just like Val and Mark did.
Hashtag NPCs living the best.
Yep, that's what I hear.
Quantum drive is now on.
All right. That's the last thing on the agenda, guys, is to throw the attritions on here. And then we'll be ready to go mix it up.
I'm trying to get back into the game now.
If I had 2 more NDB30s, I would do that instead. Maybe we'll find some while we're out there. That's where Kuza found all his. He found a bunch of NDBs on player ships that are kind of left behind, which is part of the reason I want to do this. I use the missions to kind of get to those areas of the ring and then look for ships that are out there, because we found military-grade components. We found a Spectre Class A quantum drive, FR66. What else did he find? A bunch of NDBs, some Rippers. It's kind of crazy. Inventory bug out, anti-cheat error in. Oh, hey, Takobo, what's up, dude? So, yeah, that's what Frisk is going through right now. He's got a cheat error that's not letting him get into the game. I guess I'm kind of lucky.
Let me join, damn you!
Can you join other servers, or is it like the main game itself?
I'm able to start the launcher. I'm trying to get back into your server. I'm trying to see what error code pops up.
Okay. Because I like my server. It doesn't have a whole lot of people in it. It's only 103.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm trying to get back in.
And it's US.
Quantum drive is now on.
Well, yeah, everyone's currently working.
This is work. Mwah!
Now you show people houses and hope you get a deal closed.
Yeah, I am very, very much ready to take on the listing side of things, because I cannot stand being a buyer's agent. I like that, like, as a buyer's agent, it's about the buyer, so I don't have to, like, have any loyalty to the house. So that's the two sides of the coin. But,
Alright, fixed it.
Gotta try a few times. Finally let me in after 4 to 5 tries. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, it looks like Frisk might just got in. Hell yeah. I know that there's people who play that Microsoft Flight Sim as ATC. That's their thing. Really? That's funny.
Yeah.
They actually play and roleplay ATC?
Yep. There's a whole community based around that.
Hey, to each their own, man. Like, I can definitely get the immersion and get into it. I mean, I'm in love with industrial gameplay, which is not everybody's forte. But enough of us that, you know, my channel's growing. So, yay. Thanks, guys. People that actually want to see hauling and stuff. Oh, there's the cargo section of Levski. We're going to be coming up to the borehole. Let's get a proper hockey stop going here, because we're moving a little fast. There we go. That rapid VTOL slowdown. Beautiful. And there's the borehole. Hockey stop, if it wasn't obvious. VTOL engines down, coming in sideways, like you're on the ice and, you know, doing that sideways stop. It's a fun way to fly VTOL if you got it. People like to blitz through here like somebody we all know, so careful in the borehole. It can be a little hectic.
I feel like that was generated towards me.
What?
I don't know why I get this feeling.
Why would that be the case?
On your left.
Roger. Is that you?
Yep.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, we gotta get a party formed. Well, that's not a good sign. Why isn't the door open?
What?
Okay,
Oh, you
now
gotta
the
do
door's
it
open.
twice.
You gotta do it
Yeah.
twice. Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and send you an invite.
I found out you can't rearm or resupply in your personal hangar in Levski.
Lovely. Well, at least we got Stanton and Pyro gateways for that, right?
Well, you still use the pads outside, but
Oh yeah, true point.
Landing gear deployed.
Launch torpedoes into the borehole. See, you're just evil. I see you. Oh, what am I? I'm not hitting anything. I'm not crazy. What did I just hit? What is it?
are you crazy? I was crazy once.
I might be crazy. I don't know, man.
Ooh, I think that's the first time I've seen someone actually be docked in the borehole.
What, is docking working? That's something that everybody's been waiting for. Yo, Perry, I love industrial gameplay. I live in my reclaimer as much as I can. Yeah, that's how Kuza and Obsidian have been lately. Especially out in Nyx. Lots of salvage to be had.
Never mind. I guess docking isn't working. He flew away.
Oh. Sad face. All right.
Landing complete.
Let's
There are a
test this
lot of
theory.
nooks and crannies in here.
It just says no
Index.
services, but I think that's because I'm already full, maybe? I don't know. Alright, I'm going to send this down and hopefully have access to ship components instead of it just saying everything's empty. You know, that's really cool. Having the friggin' glass so I can look in here and see my ship parked in here. Love it.
Yeah, it's nice to know that Teach's has a lot of components. And weaponry.
Is that
That's
where you also
common.
buy the weapons and stuff?
Yeah.
Because I think I saw even attrition weapons in there, which I was like, hell yeah,
Yeah,
let's go.
Teach has attritions 1, 3, and 4, I believe.
Perfect. That's exactly what I need, just in case
Welcome
mine don't show
to
up.
the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Because I had
system.
to go purchase some for the Hornet.
Well, let's see if I have any ships here, and if I can actually see their components. Yep, we got the Cutlass Red. Is it going to have stuff? Oh! Components are showing up, guys! Oh, baby. I got 21 attrition 3s. I think we'll be okay.
Yikes.
Oh, I
I have
gotta...
a problem.
I gotta
Get
claim-
some help.
I gotta get some of my ships back here so I can put liveries on them now. My F8 doesn't have a livery. But my frickin' Wolf, finally, yay. I can put the Riftwalker on the Wolf, that's all I wanted.
Has been sent. Thank
Why did I hear docking?
Was there anything else? I don't think so. Okay,
Please
yeah, let's do this.
Goodbye.
I know last night some people were out hunting blockade pirates in Nyx.
Yeah, somebody in chat was asking about Blockade Pirates. I was like, that's why I go to low pop servers.
I'm gonna explode it out here.
Love industrial gameplay. All right. Went to Nyx for the first time last night. How was it, Perry? This ship, Nyx, does it have turrets? Which ship? Oh, the one that I'm in, the Asgard? If that's the case, it does have one-man turret underneath. Eventually, it's a size 4 gun turret. Oh, I can put my livery on the Asgard, too. Yeah, baby. I think I also have a bunch of coolers and shit here that I can use. I think extra Hemera quantum drives, power plants. Woohoo! Okay, this is what I want, though. Attrition 3. Yeah, buddy. That is a lot of firepower. And... oh, shoot. I guess we'll see if I can swap out the modules on the Salvation physically.
To
Like,
the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
so I haven't done that yet. That'll be fun. Let us see. Vaughn missions are really quick and close to each other. It was nice to have them back. Yeah, that's actually... I'm either planning to run some Vaughn missions or the intersect missions to kind of do this little salvage gameplay that I want to do. Because the Vaughn missions are pretty well positioned. Kicked some pirates out of Nyx yesterday. Hell yeah, man. I would love to join people for that. I'll bring out the Wolf or my Lightning. Make some pirates really hate their lives. That sounds like a great time. I'm okay with the rep grind being a little long. I'm not in any hurry to really rank it up. I understand some people might be, because I've never really messed with them, so I don't really have any, like, internal clock or desire to really get to a certain point. Alright, let's go ahead and get these arms out. I'm guessing the modules should be on the arms themselves, right? I've never done this before, so we'll see. Shields off. Ship ports unlocked. At least they should be. All right.
So are you just going for RMC, or are you actually going for structural component as well?
All of it, really. RMC as well, actual salvaging. Okay, so I couldn't pull... Wait, where does the... It's a weapon rack. Does anybody know where the modules... That's a shield. Are? That's a fuel port. Because apparently the arms don't stay out.
Yeah, I think you're gonna actually have to do that using the menu.
Sons of bitch. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, that makes sense, because I did hear that we're seeing a return of the drug cargo, but I think somebody was saying that it was uncut, so you didn't really get any value for it. I'm wondering if there's a process to actually refine those things like you do, you know, construction materials and such. That's another thing, actually, about the Salvation. Does it have a munch mode?
I do believe it does. It does have the grinders on the sides. If you look right at the cockpit.
Yeah, I saw them. I'll be curious to see how those function. I have not gotten enough time in a salvage vehicle. Whoa! A little bit too high there.
The main problem is it can't munch the big ships. It can only munch like the little baby fighter craft.
That's fine. Gotta understand its role, I guess. Alright, so let's take a little longer, guys. Apologies. Gonna put these abrade modules on this thing. I got the trawlers on it right now, which was fun, but I really want to see how the abrades do. Especially if we can get another cat, because then I can actually do like a direct comparison and see how many boxes I get. Okay. Yeah, see, this is the thing. There's nowhere really fun to stash this thing. Well, I guess I can do it right here.
If we're doing a direct comparison, the abrade modules are much more efficient compared to the trawlers.
Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. I'm
Abrades
wondering
do
how
have-
many boxes it'll yield versus the trawlers.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
Well, that's not the best landing.
Takeoff complete.
It takes me about 3 large salvage panels to fill up the Salvation, so...
Yeah, I have not done any panel stuff. You need a person in a
Yeah.
ship to keep the heads deployed, I think. It does, but only to small ships. Appreciate the info, guys. Thank you. Alright, let's go ahead and drop the Asgard down so we can do what we need to this thing real quick. Over an hour in and haven't done any salvaging. So sorry. Go,
We have
how's
a
it going, man?
well-prepared streamers, ladies and gentlemen. Do not
Yep.
threat.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
It's all part of the
Come on.
journey. Okay.
Yeah, Doc, why can't you have fun when I'm around? I wanted to join, man.
Those are supposed to be bespoke, so I think you have to switch them to the MFD. It's only due to a bug that you can switch the heads out. Really? Is that official from the devs? Because I'm wondering if that's the case.
Takeoff complete.
Alright, so it did that thing again, so I'm going to actually have to call the door to get the floor to come back up here. I'm doing pretty good, my friend. We're gonna play around with the Salvation some more. Using the Asgard Salvation combo so we can mix some combat and salvage together. It does look like, fortunately, the inventory is working again at Nyx, or at Levski, rather. So I'm excited about that. In the Salvation video, John Cruz said they were bespoke. Yeah, there you go. Right from the horse's mouth, man. Yeah, I was really surprised when I was able to switch out the heads, or the modules, rather, not the heads. Because the arms and all being bespoke makes sense, but I was like, oh, maybe you can change out the modules. And then, sure enough, I had trawlers with me, and I threw them on and went, oh my god, no way. Honestly, I think they should let us, because this thing with trawlers was a lot of fun.
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
And I don't think it like makes it overly advantageous to have that because you're still limited to a max of 12 SCU between your carrying capacity and your internals. Oh, Doc fired back. You weren't ready to answer the call, Frisk. Behind the Ship on YouTube said they would be bespoke. Yeah. Yep. Well, I guess we should enjoy it while we can, or maybe they'll get enough feedback from people loving that you can change them, and they'd be like, screw it, just leave it. That'd be freaking awesome.
Listen, Doc, just because I am more dangerous than the pirates when it comes to ship-to-ship combat.
Are you more of a liability? Oh, that's good. Whoa. Oh no, I got the empty ship component glitch. God damn it, no. Please, don't do this to me now. We just had it. Huh. No, it's doing it again, you bastard!
Try calling it back up and sending it down. That should hopefully fix it.
All of my ships are doing it again.
Oh, well then.
Welcome to the
Damn
ASOP.
it, man.
Please visit us again.
Can never,
I guess trawlers.
Can't catch a break here. Come on. Oh! Haha! Okay, third time's a charm. It's back. Okay. Yeah, let's throw on that cooler. Should be better. There we go. I'm gonna put attritions on this thing because it's ridiculous. Alright, here we go. Abrades. Bam! Okay, we did it. I'm bringing the ship up. That's it.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle.
We can just get out of Levski now without any issues. Fallen Angel, Black Manja, what's up, guys? Good to see you. Yeah, you just speed up the Salvage in general, especially since RMC doesn't seem that worth it. Yeah,
Welcome.
I've heard that RMC got cut like in half value-wise, which that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, it's now down to 4.5k in Levski alone.
So that's not the worst, I guess it could be. It's just I guess the amount of time it takes you to get it. You really need it in bulk because I think gold is about the same as refined construction materials now. It's around 6k.
Yeah.
All right, let me get my little Splenda packet here. Look at the little attrition ones on it. That's adorable. Oh, I love it. It's just meant for intimidation. Which is kind of a laughable thing to think about with this ship anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello, what are you? Oh, are you a golem?
Put this down over here.
Oh, that's a golem. Golem Ominx. Or OX, however you want to say it.
The Ox. All right. Now we get the Asgard. You know, we're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely.
It's been 84 years.
Yeah, I kind of want to nuke my Vulture for this ship. Yeah, I don't blame you for that. I'm not making any plans to get rid of the Vulture yet.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Especially if we do lose the ability to change the heads of the Salvation. But, because I want to see if the Vulture fits in the Ironclad. But even if the Vulture does fit, I feel like the Salvation will just be so much better because it won't take up potential space for other ships or cargo. I don't know. I like having this like almost tiny worker fleet of ships that I can stuff in the Ironclad, which is absolutely going to be my base of operations. I'm going to cram the Wolf in there. Unless I can fit the Lightning, then I might do that, which would probably be a little crazy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, careful about that part of the hangar. That's apparently vacuum there. Almost had a quick end. This is why I always keep medical pins on me. Never be too safe. Ammo, medical. Always be ready. Not the biggest fan of the Golem Miner. Yeah, I don't mind the Golem's fun. It's kind of an inverted helix, so instead of taking away resistance, it adds resistance, so that can be a bit of a pain. But I like the idea of being able to stay out longer in either mine or salvage or combat loot. Alright. Actually, Doc, I think the Ironclad Assault does. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. The Ironclad Assault, it's got a medbed? I'm not sure. I know it's got eventually the crafting area and some other things that had people wanting it over the freight. I got the freight because I just went full-blown industry with it.
Landing gear.
Yeah, same on the Arastra. I heard that the Ironclad was going to be out for IAE this year, but now it's definitely looking like it's going to be Invictus. So maybe we'll hear more about the Raylan and the Arastra around that time as well. Can always hope, right?
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete. System off.
According to the
Salt
wiki, I
has
don't see anything.
repair bay. That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Repair bay, and I think eventually a crafting station once they fire that up, are the two things.
Yep. Capable of refueling, rearming, manufacturing new components for ground vehicles. This is a
Yeah.
self-sustaining behemoth.
And if it ends up all that comes into play around the time the freight's coming out, then maybe because I want the full open Ironclad freight storage area to store my other ships and all. But it'll be cool because I think we got a few people in the org that have different Ironclads, so we'll be able to kind of play around and see what we want.
Shields online.
All right, power got all weird. Let's do a reset. There we go. I hate that the MFDs still have that weird glitch where they show everything as like off.
Weapons online.
There we go. All right, let me get a setup for our combat mode as well. We want full power to weapons, but we also want shield power. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. All right,
Shields offline.
time to go get into some trouble here. We're not gonna head out too fast because we keep hitting some invisible barrier or something. We got.
It's gotta be something with the Valkyrie or Vanguard, because I haven't hit any invisible walls yet.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, those attrition 3s look awesome. All right. Go ahead and get some distance. And let's start with an intersect. Bugok, what's up? Go Army, beat Navy. What? No! Team Navy. Alright, here we go.
Jeez, that Valkyrie's got some go.
Yeah, she's got lots of thrust. Alright, sharing the mission. It's about a 24 gig jump. I'm worried about my fuel capacity. It's lower than I remember. It's 1.7 full or 1.8 full. Yeah, hijacked my quantum.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Right.
Is now on.
So less than 1 year Ironclad's out. I hope. Timeline lines up Ironclad for either ILW or Drake Defense Con. Yeah, Drake Defense Con would make a lot of sense. When is that? Isn't that in December? I don't remember when Drake Defense Con is. I thought somebody said something about December. I just find mining in a golem kind of bad compared to the Prospector. Figured if I had all the entry ships for each profession, I could save and buy the ships in game. Yeah, that makes sense. Since the Assault probably won't have all their functionality with the Repair Bay, they may hold that one back.
Drake Defense Con, let's see what we got.
Oh, right after ILW. Never mind. That's like That's definitely kind of deep into next year. Because isn't Invictus typically around April, May timeframe?
Yeah.
Yo, Sam, come here. Good to see you. Thinking that the Ironclad and the Raven are going to show up together. I mean, probably would be a good move to bring out two really cool cargo ships at the same time.
Well, I just got surpassed at warp.
Oh, that size 1 quantum drive. What are you rocking in that? Are you on your Hornet or?
Yeah, I'm in my Hornet. I'm running all base. I've never purchased any upgrades.
Yeah, I've got the Chimera in this thing, so she's cooking. I got the frickin' Colossus and the Salvation. It's kind of funny. I actually had to use my Salvation as sort of an escape pod last night, or early this morning, because I tried taking on one of these intersects and got surrounded by 2 Valkyries and 2 Vanguards, and they soft-deathed my Herc. So I went downstairs, jumped in the Salvation because the front doors were open, and I punched out and just... Oh, I hit it. I was like, nope, I'm out of here. Bye. Alright. So we are definitely going to be utilizing our missiles probably early on, just in case they do break still, which I hope they don't.
Oh.
But...
Missiles back online, man?
They have been working for me. I think we were in a shitty
lovely.
server. Alright.
Shields online.
Engaging all weapons. What do we got here? We got an Origin 400. 2 size 3 missiles armed. Let's just get all 4. I'm gonna launch all 4 size 3 Thunderbolts at that frickin' Origin 400 and see what happens. Yeah, buddy. Clean launch. That should be a lot of damage if those make contact. Oh! Oh, I thought he was dead.
Shields hit.
Alright, let's go, baby.
Bogey.
Does he want you right now?
Maybe.
Eat those attritions.
Right, my missiles ain't working. Switching to guns.
Oh, yeah. Target destroyed. Alright.
Target down.
What other ships were we rocking out here? More 400s? No way. Oh, wait. Was that not the main target?
Nope.
Damn.
Bogey.
Yeah, I'm still showing 10 kilometers. Alright, here we are. Oh, this might get a little...
Another 400i.
There's a lot. Oh, we got Vanguards up top. Ooh, and a Hurricane. Oh, baby. Yeah, that Vanguard needs missiles.
Lock.
Terrorist Joji Bomber. Still
Right, missiles ain't
no...
working for me.
Still no main target. Alright, oop, I'm firing all of these because he's coming right at me. That's a lot of enemies. Oh, rotating. Come on, come on, come on.
Target
There we go.
destroyed.
Splash. Moving on to my next target. What are you? What are you? Well, you're not hitting me too hard, but I could probably take you out pretty fast. Come on.
Gotta go.
Get them off us!
What is hitting me so hard? What is hitting me so hard? Hold on. What is that? Is that the Hurricane on my ass? Yep. Alright. Okay, I have got to get my boost back.
Shield down.
And boosting. Go, 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 go. Get some distance. Jeez, dude.
Lock.
2 away. Not good, man. Not good. I'm still getting peppered, but what the fuck is this? Alright, I gotta break off, get some distance. My boosters are not coming back fast enough, and I'm hurting bad already. My god, what is happening here? Whole fucking ship is red. I'm gonna bug out and go repair.
Yep.
I think this mission glitched too. We're not getting any targets.
Probably.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of names, but I think I know what happened. I think we took out the main guy before it officially labeled him as the main guy. Yeah, I kind of failed my own...
abandon them?
I'm gonna abandon, yeah. I failed my own rules of engagement there, guys. Typically, when I know I got something like a Hurricane, they're target number 1. I should have taken out the Hurricane before even the Vanguard. Pyro Gateway is right next door, so I'm just gonna run over there, repair and refuel real quick. Oh, come on, where the fuck is it? There it is. Alright, they have already found their way back to me again. What am I... Man, I'm like flying right past this. There we go. Alright, let's reset, get our head out of our ass, and then get back into it. No. No. You don't need a couple of gunners or an engineer. In fact, you can only have one guy in the turret. This was a matter of poor target acquisition and just getting jumped by several ships. That's just how it is. This ship will be really easy to manage solo. What do you think about the Ares Ion? I love it. It is just... It's a ship that needs to be with friends, though. You would not want to take an Ares, like, into that group by itself. It's not nimble enough to kind of stay away from the targets. I'm guessing you need to configure ship as well. No, my ship's good. What do you mean? What makes you think that, Steven? The ship is great. Ship is maxed out components. Everything's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Is there a difference in the Teach's version of ships that are sold? Yes. The Teach's versions either have different components or different weapons when they start, the Teach's Specials version, but you won't find every ship in the game there, from what I understand. It's not like a different version of every ship there is.
Yeah, a lot of Teach's ships are heavy industrial ships.
Yeah, they'll come out with like a Helix instead of an Arbor, or they'll already have an Atlas quantum drive on them. Shields types of weapons. Yeah, I've already... so my Asgard is maxed out in that way. We've got Rampart shields, we've got attrition weapons, we've got size 3 Thunderbolt missiles. We're fine. This thing's a beast. It'll handle it. I just would rather go ahead and go repair and get a mission that isn't borked, because we killed the main guy too fast. The mission didn't have time to actually assign the target properly. That's the only reason we're abandoning it.
Thank you.
But since I have to do that anyway, I figure I'd go ahead and rearm my missiles, get a little repair. Actually, don't need to go inside. I didn't need to call that hangar. I'm just going to land at a pad. Just to make it faster. Pad should be right up here. Yeah, there is one turret on this ship. I take off the guns, so it's this one down here below where that glass is, but I took the guns off because that puts the weapon energy into the main guns that I use. So when I'm flying solo, I've got a lot more ammo in the tank, so to speak.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, they were peppering my engines because I allowed my shields to deplete because I didn't take out the Hurricane first like I should have. It's not the ship's fault, it's my fault. The ship is great. That's pilot error. That's poor target priority.
Now don't give me major torque imbalance.
If you're not flying with major torque imbalance, are you really flying? Lovely. So it won't give me a repair and refuel here?
Landing complete.
I got one on this side.
Alright. I'll
Take off.
use that one when you're done.
They shot my tail.
If one wants to get higher grade military shields, only the pyro contested zones are available. I think for the most part, or finding them on player ships, which people have been doing quite a lot out in Nyx. On Hathor sites as well. Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry. Due to inactivity,
We have been forced to
Should be good to
assign
go.
your landing zone to another customer.
Sweet, I just cleared your space so you
Alright.
can do your thing. Alright. Hopefully this works. Be really annoying if it didn't, but we'll see. The hell? Okay.
You're landing on something. Move a little to your left.
The hell is here? Oh, somebody's gun. There we go. All right. Negative. Chris Roberts,
Okay, heal
I'm
and
gonna
repair.
punch you in the dick. All right, hang on.
Take off.
You are clear to launch.
I'm gonna actually see if I can land in a hangar and make this happen.
Alright, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go grab a quick bite to eat.
Sounds good. You know, I hope this isn't what happened to my wolf. I had to claim it yesterday. It wasn't registering properly. We could try an Alt F4 shard rip to see if we can kind of fix that. And actually, before I land, let me go ahead and get out of my seat, do a seat check, see if we can resync. And yeah, they did reassign my landing zone because it took too long. Because I originally didn't think I needed to request an actual hangar. But, we'll see. Alright, let's get in here and actually land and see if we can get a repair rearm on this bad boy.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Please, oh please work! Dead mode, what's up? I've got an issue with my Asgard where only 3 guns fire from the pilot seat no matter what I'm trying. Weird. Huh. Oh, yeah, cool, it worked. Sweet. Restock, rearm. I wonder if it's because I got out of my seat. I don't know. But at least we're getting the repair and rearm. That's good. So, interesting, Dead Mode. So I hadn't flown the Asgard in a really long time. Today's my first day doing it. Have you tried pulling the weapons off and putting them back on? So, or also, go get a little damage and then go repair your ship and see if it fixes your guns. Because I did put some NDBs on my Lightning, and 2 of the 28s didn't fire because they were actually damaged weapons. But after I did a couple of combat bouts, when I went back to repair my ship, it also repaired those guns, and then they started firing again. Yeah, you should have 6 main guns firing. So I pulled off my turret, so I've got attrition 3s on here for taking on NPC ships, but I've got 6 attrition 3s, and all 6 should be firing. And you should, of course, see that in your HUD as well when you're firing. Let me put my helmet on so I actually get my combat HUD back. For me, self-destruct and reclaiming fixed it. Oh, there's also that? Okay. Also, yes, San Camara's point. A lot of the time, what'll fix a lot of issues for me is by hitting F8 on the keyboard, which resets all your power pips to everything. It can fix issues with quantum drives, guns, all kinds of stuff. I have it bound to my stick even, and it just it'll just reset all of your power pips everywhere because there might be some stuff that got wonky on you. Try repairing your ship after you've taken damage. You got to go and actually maybe do a bounty or something and take some damage from ships so that you can actually trigger a repair at a station. That might work. But yeah, you absolutely should have 6 guns
You are clear
firing.
to launch.
Landing gear raised.
One thing I did notice, guys, my missile pod did not turn red when we were getting our ship pushed in by that hurricane, so that's cool. I don't know that that means they fixed the missile pod. I haven't heard any feedback on that, but that'd be really sick. Power pips could be a problem because when you take power from coolers and your guns and then QT, it resets the power pips to coolers. Yeah. Pressing F8 fixed it. Yeah! Power reset! That is one of the things that seems to fix most problems in ships, is a good power pip reset. So, yeah, big thanks to guys in the chat for helping out our buddy here. It's another reason I love this community, man. Everyone's going into troubleshoot mode, like, how do we fix this? Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna get another mission fired up. See if I can beat it before Fisk gets back. Alright, this time we won't kill the guy before we're supposed to, because I think that's what happened. A little bit of a distance here. Oh my gosh, it's at the other side of the system? Oh well. I mean, we're always going to be close enough at least to Levski to refuel, and we got this beautiful Homera quantum drive to use, so why not? Obstructed. Is it technically behind? Is it registering as behind the star? Alright, we'll do a jump over to Lev first. And yeah, Koba, good point. Sometimes you have to reset your pips in different modes as well. Because if you reset it in SEM mode, I don't think that it necessarily resets your nav pips too. So like I'll hit F8 in both modes just to make sure everything gets cleared up. Why are we oh, now I can. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Hell, fighting the bugs might as well be part of the gameplay loop, right? That's how it feels sometimes. Alright. Let's get back in here and let's engage our targets like we're not a total noob. You always want to assess your biggest threats first and hit them hardest initially. The Origin ship, the 400, not really a big threat. Vanguard's pretty high up there, especially if they're Distortion or Ballistics build. Hurricane is just a monster. It needs to go. So, I'm going to actually scan my target field. Anything with Ballistics is pretty high up on my priority list immediately just because they get through your shields. But ships like a Hurricane, and we were also getting slapped pretty hard by a Guardian. It was either a Guardian or a Hawk. I didn't catch the silhouette enough to really identify it. You get better at that as you engage more ships, and you can start to pick them out by their silhouettes and know what they are. We are the Starship Troopers. Hell yeah. It fixed the stuck elevator on the raft? Really? I found an Idris if you want to salvage it. No shit? Really? Yeah, it's awesome. I didn't know that the power pip could fix the elevator issues. That's kind of insane. Man, I'm kind of tempted to go try to salvage that Idris. Are you in the same server as me? I could shoot you a party invite. And make sure you're in the Ollie group chat. That way we can all chat. Let me, just in case you haven't. I sent these invites out to everybody, but they might have got missed just in the Star Citizen kind of chatter. And let me make sure I have my messages up. I do, okay. And I might make that brighter. I had it to that nice dark purple that I like, but against the background, I might go pink on it. Hang on, how bright? Nah, actually, there we go. Let's see, that should look better. Hey, Obsidian's in there. Sweet. Yeah, there we go. I can see that a lot easier. So I'm going to take out this mission, get some combat in the Asgard, then we might run over to that Idris and mess with some salvage on it. That could be fun. I wonder if there's anything in the Idris. Chronicle Dude, yo, Cap, what was the wallet number? Oh, yeah, so the wallet's kind of high.
I'm back.
That was gifted to me to do some giveaways, which I plan to do. I need to hook it up to my live stream, but I kind of have a plan for how I'm going to do this today. I've been taking a couple of screenshots of the people who are in chat. So, I guess kind of a question here. If you send somebody money while they're offline, it should still transfer to them, right? Like when they come in, they'll see it?
Yeah, it should. There should be no reason it doesn't.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Lucky V, favorite flavor of Monster is actually kind of torn between two. So, if you've seen the red and blue can version of the sugar-free, those are my go-tos on the Monster. They're really hard to find here in Florida, so I just kind of go for the white, the Zero Ultra. But the straight red can and the straight light blue can are the two that I most often would go for when I lived in California. Those are my go-tos. On the Rockstar side, I like Fruit Punch and Silver Ice. Silver Ice is my overall favorite. All sugar-free, of course. It does. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to be doing groups of 20 million AUEC giveaways. So that's one of the reasons I got that money. All right, let's see who is. Okay, that's a Guardian. We had a Cuddy though. There's another Guardian. There's our actual main target as well. Okay, so what is this? This is a Reliant. He's not really all that dangerous, except that he's nimble. You know what? I kind of let myself get sucked into this pack because I'm talking to everybody. So I'm going to boost out and reset here real quick because I was stupid again. So full speed ahead. We're going to get some distance. We're going to come back into this battle properly. Jesus. Alright, let's see what enemies we're dealing with. We got Guardian, Gladius, Reliant. Are those the only 3 right there? That's actually not too bad.
Okay.
You don't have to load in the new patch for the transfer of AUC. Okay, cool.
Shields down.
Holy shit, man. Alright. Now these guys are hungry. Alright, I'm gonna lock in real quick, guys. Take these guys out, because now they're zooming away from... What are you doing? Make up your minds. You want to fight me or not? Here, take a size 3 missile. It's just gonna go off into the distance and not do anything. Alright.
Crap.
Target
Friendly
destroyed.
ship down.
Shield down.
Alright, come here, little bastards. Yeah, you're not feeling so hot now, are you? Come here, little shit. Looks like the missile pod might have got damaged, or I'm just seeing the flashes from these squirrely little fucks. Yeah, we're shieldless, but I'm just trying to go ahead and take these guys out. There we go. Man, what a pain. Ship's holding up pretty well, even under all of that. There we go.
Target destroyed.
Alright, there we go. Man, alright, now I can breathe a little bit, because I don't have a bunch of mosquitoes buzzing around my face. My gosh, that was freaking annoying. Cut cop in the chat here a little bit. I was like, man, you've been flying cargo like a bat out of hell. No, yeah, I've been doing a lot, but not that much. We got a good torque imbalance now. That's great. Let's get back in here and see what our main target is. Completely different ship complements randomly when it comes to these missions too. But also, you guys can see up in the top left here, that's why I take the guns off of my turret, because each of my guns now have 200 rounds, which go a lot farther in combat, especially with how slow they recharge. So, alright, let's go ahead and go back to nav mode and get over here a little bit faster. And then we'll see if our missiles still work. I don't see any red missile pods, so that's cool, because we took a lot of hits from those guys, ballistic included. And in the past, that would knock out our missiles. Oh, we got a couple of targets here, it looks like. What is this? That's the Cuddy. And then this is... Oh, scary. I don't think that Cuddy will actually come at us. He's still pretty far away. We'll fire 3, so we're back to an even number of missiles. 3 away. Yeah, they still work, but are they going to actually hit the target? I think my perspective's thrown off. I think they are. Boom, boom, boom. Hell yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Everybody say away. 2 more away. Let's get it. Bam! Right in the face. Come here. My guns hit harder than your guns, because you don't have attritions on that thing. That's rude.
Target
These bastards ain't messing around.
Splash, splash. All right. Got him. I don't think these have anything in them still, as far as cargo or anything. No, they don't ramp up. They're just flat, high alpha damage. They don't have the properties they did years ago. I kind of wish they did, but they just have the slowest projectile velocity, so if you're going up against actual players in light or medium fighters, it can be pretty hard to hit your target. But against NPCs, it's an easy day, and the damage they pack is well worth the trade-off, I think, especially against heavy fighters and larger ships that can't move quite as nimbly. There we go. Okay. I don't think we really have anything out here worth salvaging. I see Doc Hobo's with us. Chris, did you take out that cuddy? Or
Yep, I got the cutty.
nice. Do we see any ships out here that might be worth salvaging? I don't see anything. There's any
See nothing.
VHRTs and Pyro before 4.4, and they had cargo. Looks like they removed it for 4.4. Well, Nyx doesn't have cargo, but I think Pyro and Stanton still do. The same cargo they already had, but we're in the Nyx system, which I haven't seen any cargo, aside from hearing that the Vaughn missions have cargo. At least once you get up to a certain prestige or rank with them. There you go. Let's mess with one of these larger intersect missions. Nyx has cargo. In the bounties? Hold up, I'll find that out right now, actually. VHRT. Alright, I'm going to do this one first, guys, to see if it actually has cargo. Only about 8 gigs away. Have to do the cert Ling family. Wait, Fiora, you're talking for bounties, right? You're not talking about cargo hauling? Now you got me curious. I do see all the cert stuff here, actually. But it's Bounty Hunters Guild, isn't it? Yeah, I'm seeing all Bounty Hunters Guild. Oh, you're talking about hauling. I'm not talking about hauling cargo. I'm talking about cargo in ships that you kill. Loot cargo. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, not hauling. Yeah, that's different. I might go ahead and still do this VHRT and see if it has any cargo on it. I don't think it will, but one way to find out.
Shields offline. Bottom drive is now on.
Thinks this is pretty close, so we can just kind of hop over and see. Yeah, the coloring in Nyx is gorgeous. I love it. The color, the music, all of it. Oh, man. I got that cargo door shot open. Found it doing a Vaughn mission. Oh, sweet. Okay. Yeah, I might pivot into doing some Vaughn missions. I'm annoyed now that my freaking cargo bay is just stuck open. That is so dumb. Along with this weird, like, thing that's glitched right there. Whatever that is. Flying around all ghetto and exposed right now.
Is now off.
I haven't seen how the VHRTs are out here in Nyx. Let's see what this looks like. Typical Asgard rear door. Yeah, for real. Had the cargo door of my Corsair shot open the other day. After fixing it, just simply despawned. No way. Ah, that's funny.
Okay. Shields online.
Right, shields up. Missile count 10. Let's see. Is this going to be just a grouping of big ships, or we got a couple of vanguards? Oh my gosh. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. We need to stop. We got a lot of ships here.
Locked.
What the hell?
Lock.
Oh my gosh, there's so many. That's like 6, 7. All vanguards? Are we kidding me right now? We got a Scorpius and like 4 vanguards. What is this?
Lock.
A Starfarer. Man, that's like not even worth fighting. This is a
Lock.
2 Starfarers. What is this VHRT right now? This is crazy. Alright, have any of them noticed me yet? No, okay. Let's pop down here. Let's see if we can bait these vanguards into a fight. I don't want to take them all at once. That'll be a really hard encounter.
Okay. Lock.
They're all separate enough that I think I can bait them. Let's... Ooh, we got 3 over here. 2 vanguards. Great. Alright. 2 away. Let's see if any of these missiles track and do some damage. Oh
Gladius.
my gosh.
Buccaneer.
They all just like scattered.
Yeah, we are about to be swarmed.
Alright, I'm gonna focus the vanguards because they are definitely the bigger threat here.
Shields hit.
Little help over here.
Alright, that vanguard's hurt pretty bad.
Lock.
My
Got
gosh.
something for you.
Yeah, this is gonna be rough. Okay. Why are these
Special
guys...
delivery.
These guys feel like they're way farther away than they should be right now. Hang on, I'm coming back to where you are at.
Name on it.
They are very missile happy. Jesus.
Yep, I'm very aware.
Alright, I'm coming in on your 6 here.
Wait,
Jeez. Alright, he's down.
arrows down.
We got a... Is that a buck on you now? Yep. Alright, I see it.
X-wing wannabe.
Sweet. Buck's down. Whoa, hello. If I get them in at my nose, I delete them really fast. It's just a matter of getting that angle.
Shields hit.
Hello, buddy.
I could use a hand here.
Alright, he's gonna have a hard time moving. Jeez, he's flying weird. Alright, come here.
Could definitely use some
Target
All right.
friendly
destroyed.
ship down.
He's down. Vanguard's still hurting. He's far away, though. Anything near us? What are you on?
Okay.
Oh, I see you. I'm coming in. Okay. What is that shooting at you now? Got it.
Gladius.
Oh, that's a Vanguard. Hang on. I'm trying to pull his aggro off of you.
Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't feel good, does it?
Shields hit. Target
Can't lose
destroyed.
anyone else.
Oh. Hello, buddy. Got another buck? Come on, what you got?
Ah! Oh,
Okay.
Accurate. Accurate reaction.
got something.
That was a weird little visual glitch. Sorry, chat. I have got to lock in and help deal with these before I can get back to talking to everybody. taking ballistics hits. What is that? What is that? I gotta shift off. Is that a... It's an arrow.
Shields hit.
Whoa, nimble little guy here. That's weird. It's like an NDB build in this arrow. Is this a player? No, that's a distortion hit. Alright, I gotta
Shields offline.
I gotta bounce out for a sec. I have never seen an arrow come stock with that, so that's got me a little concerned.
I'm soft death.
Shields
Shit.
locked.
Son of...
Bogey.
Oh, great. Those missiles just hit a fucking asteroid. Alright.
Target destroyed.
Okay, got him.
Shields hit.
God, how this fucking Gladius is flying weird as hell right now. Alright, what is that? Oh, another Vanguard. God damn it. Rotate faster, please. Thank you. I gotta get out of here. I'm about to be soft death myself. This is the VHRT? This is a completely different fucking compliment to any other mission I've seen like this.
Bogey.
Ridiculous.
Doc.
Shields online.
Open that door.
Me? Oh, Doc.
Nope.
Yeah, my missiles are out. Let's bump more energy to shields. See if I can take out this fucking Vanguard before he takes me out.
Doc to the rescue.
A
Shields
little help here!
All right, Doc, I'm in. Go, go, go.
Apparently I'm soft death now.
All right, I guess I'm taking the F8. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay, so VHRTs are
Stop
apparently
turning.
busted as shit. Let's see if I can get down here. Is my my escape pod is functioning, guys. Got room on that ship for a salvation?
That definitely could have been a better takeoff, but we're out.
AT, we were in a VHRT that seemed to have twice the ships I'm used to it having, and we got our shit pushed in. I mean, I almost had it, but I guess my parts of my Asgard were already critical. Why are you moving so fucking weird right now? Let me out.
Radar contact.
Why are my ship ports unlocked? There we go. I call this my my escape pod ship.
Need to get back in range of Doc.
What's Doc in right now?
Idris.
Oh. Oh, he brought the Idris over. Okay. Alright, what other ships do we have out here? That's a... Ooh, that'll hurt. That'll hurt. That'll hurt.
That's gonna hurt.
Son of a bitch.
Radar contact.
Alright, let's catch your breath for a second.
There we go.
Nice job, Doc.
Good shit, Doc.
One more Starfarer. Somewhere.
I think there's also a freaking
Up on my
Vanguard.
ass.
There's a Vanguard out here still we gotta deal with. I'm helping.
Alright, Vanguard's dead. But Jesus hit a rock. We're okay.
Where is my freaking power grid on this thing? That's what I thought. Sweet.
I think everything's dead. Except for one Gemini. Get it, Doc.
Our main target, yeah. Is this one of the Geminis? I'm gonna scan it.
I don't think this is a two-seater. It might be.
Why?
The F8C Lightning.
Yeah, but why does that matter?
Oh, I thought you were... Are you in your Salvager?
Yeah, I'm in my salvation.
Okay.
It's my escape pod. Slash combat ship.
And we got escape pods in Star Citizen before GTA 6. Can't believe it.
Yeah. In the form of RSI Salvation. My Splenda packet.
I'll soften it up for you, Doc.
Permission to buzz the tower.
Oh, it's dropping shields.
Yeah, it's heading straight for me.
Light it up, Doc.
Just out of range. Let's go! Attrition ones! I'm firing my pea shooter. Uh-oh.
Lower, Doc, lower.
He got me.
Yeah, there we go.
Splash!
Well, I guess you can start salvaging operations.
Yeah, true. And also check to see in the area if there's any player ships worth taking stuff from.
I don't see anything in the immediate area.
Feel free to take some Vaughn missions and see if you guys come across any cool player ships, because then I can dock on, or I can park on the Idris now, since my Asgard got eaten. Oh wow, this is getting a lot more meat off the bone, a lot faster. The trawler only ever got up to like 2 micro SCUs per second. Yeah, okay, this thing with the braids is probably the way to do it. Look, guys, we're over 2 hours in and we're salvaging.
It only took 2. Coming back in for a landing there, Doc.
Yeah, a couple of Salvations working together will chew up anything pretty fast if you're running in a braid or a trawler setup. I would go a braid, though.
Wait till we get the Kraken. We just set up carrier operations.
Dude, that'd be a blast. Should have named the ship the Scarab. Yeah, well, this, my Salvation got sugar packet, and I said I'm more of a Splenda guy, and, well, yeah, the rest is history.
Yeah, Doc, your ship has definitely seen better days.
And you could probably actually third-person salvage, which is kind of cool. Yep.
Well, I couldn't get out the hangar. I was bouncing on the roof. Oh, don't worry. It'll all buff out.
I'm getting some material for you to fix it right up. I feel like the typewriter method almost is kind of, or the car wash method, just drift up and scrape as you go.
Geez, gravity extends forever.
Man, I hope they let us modify the scrapers in this, or don't take that away, because I really don't like cinch, but this is amazing. The abrades on this thing just chewing through this. I've already filled up my my storage. Now I'm just filling up the buffer. Or the depot, as it's called on here. If only repair was in game. Yeah, I agree. I look forward to that. That'll be cool. That should be coming with engineering, right?
Yeah. The Anvil Crucible repair ship, that's gonna be fun.
Oh, I did see somebody in chat mention getting the Liberator to carry ships around, and yes, I just wanted to say that'll be awesome to be able to ferry ships.
We do have ship-burying vessels already, but it'd be nice to have truly dedicated ones.
Like a dedicated one, yeah, exactly.
Like the Kraken, the Liberator.
Well, be careful, my friends, taking on VHRTs and Nicks by yourself unless you got a ship really dedicated to the combat. The amount of vanguards and ballistic ships, like Buccaneers, that was kind of crazy. If only there were actually cargo on the ships, though. That's kind of a bummer. Because then we could be looting the ships while pulling weapons off and all, too. It'd be a good time. And man, I just noticed that asteroid is really spinning up there. Holy shit, you see that? That sucker is just fully rotating while everything else is still. Anyways.
There's a song about that somewhere.
Alright, I'll scrape up enough to fill this thing, and then I guess maybe pop aboard the Idris, if that sounds good. I'm gonna run some errands, enjoy the definitely not stolen Idris. Oh, cool. Hey, are we getting the Idris, Frisk? You want to fly it?
Sadly, I have to get going. Work is a pain.
Alright, guys, we just traded up from the Asgard to the Idris. Okay. I'm sorry you gotta get going, man, but it was cool having you in here. Sorry we got you soft deathed in a combat scenario pretty quickly.
It's fine. As I said, I was trying to just stay alive as long as possible. That was a hard one to win.
Thanks for the Idris, Doc. That's funny.
Get it, Doc?
Since I definitely lost my Asgard going crazy. The Asgard is a great ship for combat. You just, like any ship, you don't want to go in biting off more than you can chew, because it will definitely bite you in the ass.
You're wrong about that, but enjoy the rest of your stream. Stream enjoy the rest of his entertainment.
Thank you, sir. You have a good one, man. Stay
Have
safe
yourself
out there.
A good one. Try to. See ya.
Well, let me know, chat, what you guys think about how this thing is salvaging. And wow, look at that, just scraping that material right off. This is probably going to be the main ship that I use for salvage, honestly. Or I guess we'll see what they decide with allowing us to have the modules we want or not, because yeah, this thing with some abrades is just incredible here. Cargo and bounty ships, a feature planned to patch 1.0. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully Nyx gets it soon, because you can get some cargo in Stanton and Pyro, but the best cargo you're really going to get out of the bounties is like Altrusa and medical supplies, which there's some value there, you know, anywhere from about 2.7k to 3k. So in bulk it's not bad, but it's not the best loot. We'll mess with some Vaughn missions though. We'll see what kind of stuff we encounter. But yeah, this thing just cooks the material right off the bone. It's nice. There's something very cathartic and satisfying about the salvage gameplay. It's kind of like, I don't know, maybe for some of you can understand, like when you're mowing the lawn and how you know, get those nice squares as you're mowing the lawn all the way down. Oh, we're full. I need to stop. All right. Bobo, I personally can't stand the gimbal, honestly, but I'll show people. Yeah, so you can gimbal like this, but I salvage on my sticks, and this doesn't feel great because it always wants to spring back to center. You know what I mean? So I like having full ship control personally because I can just put it wherever. That's a me thing. But yeah, we're full of material, so we're just salvaging for no reason here. It's a hanger queen unless crafting raises the salvage price, or if I can use my own salvage. Oh, the salvation, is that what you mean? Alright, let's see. There's the Idris that we're going to be utilizing. Oh, this is kind of cool. Oh, with an F8 on board. Alright. Oh, and an unfortunate dead body. Yeah, that F8 needs a little love. Maybe we'll go get our F8. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Okay. All right, this just turned into a different operation here. All right, we're gonna park our. Hang on, need my landing gear out for this.
Landing gear deployed.
I hope swapping the heads stays, because I did swap it. I've got abrades on this, and I freaking love it. And the trawlers are cool too, guys. The trawlers are actually really good on the Salvation, but the efficiency gain of the abrades, I still think make them the go-to, for sure. All right. This is really cool, though. We got an Idris. What just happened? Oh, my mouse. Weird thing's been happening. I don't know if it happens for you guys, where you kind of like flick, and it sort of rebounds. But, here, let me actually go to our hangar ops place and close up the ship. I love the Idris. It's probably one of the only capital ships I would care to have myself, except, yeah, rear hangar doors and front hangar doors. There it is. Except, you know, once engineering's in and having a crew to man it, it's going to really matter. But I saw NDBs on that F8. Want to save them for me. Hey! Could! Yeah! I feel bad stripping them. But I think Doc's going to have to claim this boat anyway, because this isn't his Idris. So, I can definitely hold on to these. As long as I get the go-ahead from Doc in chat if he's still in chat. I don't want to just strip his F8. But I think I can actually access this right now, which is cool.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
So is he only running 6 weapons at the moment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, his left freaking wing got blown off. Dude, that livery looks sick as well, man. Damn. I'm kind of sad that mine doesn't have a livery. The medical and scrap and alt is gone from Pyro. Really? Oh, they pulled all of that? Everywhere. I don't get cargo in any bounty hunter missions in Pyro. Damn. I just saw that. Got my tow truck ready. Yeah. Damn, Chronicle dude. I'm not surprised because I think they're kind of redoing how all of that functions, but that's a bummer. Shit. Alright, let me go ahead and pull this stuff out, throw it in the cargo area here. We're gonna go grab, oh, that'll drive me crazy if it's not facing the right way, because that's just how I am. This is, again, where I really wish that we had the ability to hit the ejector from outside of the Salvation. It is kind of a bummer that you can't. Is there another spot there? Yeah, sweet, cool. Because I gotta go into the ship to get it to pop out for me. There we go. Let's do this. And there. And there. Awesome. Yeah, one of my favorite loops are bounty hunting and cargo stealing. I get that we can't have the eggs, but I just want the loot. Yeah. And for a while, I think... So I think the gold that we used to loot in the salvage contracts and Pyro's gone too. At least it was before 4.4. It's one of the things I've been meaning to go check on. Because it's another really great way to make a lot of money is by doing the senior contract salvage missions and looting the gold. But I think they took that away from us. Which I get they're trying to, you know, get some loops done and kind of rework how some stuff goes. But you used to be able to get so much Quantanium when doing bounty missions. And it was just fun because you had a combat looting loop going. Which I really miss, honestly, because I do like ship combat. I'm an industrial guy in this game, you know, first and foremost, but I enjoy the ship combat side of things. I think it's a lot of fun. And for things like this, it's kind of like mixing your worlds together, because we can do combat and then salvage the wrecks after we kill them, which is great. And I really want to test out the difference, because I know I got 15 SEU with the trawler heads on the Salvation on a Caterpillar, so I want to see if I can actually measure that on the Abrades. So far, though, as far as a salvage vessel goes, as compared to, like, the Vulture, the Salvation's awesome, man. Like, I would not fault anybody for melting their ship to get this. Wow, these really stack high. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, what's the point of doing a bounty hunter loop with the Corsair? Fire one salvo of missiles and you go negative. You can, of course, just use guns, but and why have missiles? Yeah, I agree, dude. I don't disagree with any of those statements, my friend. 100%. All right, let's get up here. I think our F8 is at Pyro Gateway, or is it still at Babbage? Damn, I don't know, actually. We'll have to see. Right back here. Haven't been on an Idris in a little while, but I know most of this boat by muscle memory. Spent a good amount of time on it. This one's got the laser beam, which I'm personally a bigger fan of the railgun myself. Not that I would complain about the laser beam. Captain seat and pilot seat. There we go. I tell you what, though, I love flying this thing, being the helmsman of an Idris, and not only that, but flying something like this with sticks. So, we got all the doors closed. Yep, we've got good reaction. Yeah, we got attrition. This is an attrition built Idris. This is a nice Idris. If anybody happens to know whose Idris this is, give them a shout out for me, or let me know. I'll shout them out in a future video. This is a beautiful boat, dude. It was just kind of left out here. This happens quite a bit. Alright, let's head to Pyro Gateway is probably our best bet. I wish our assets worked. Yeah, I agree. I think the Idris is the best looking capital ship by a long shot. Yeah, I don't know that this is actually going to work. Our assets thing has been busted forever, unfortunately. Anybody in the chat remember where I had my F8 last? I don't know if I claimed it while we were at Levski. I don't think I did. Here, let's... This will take away our need to worry about quantum fuel. I really can't remember, but we'll head over to Stanton Gateway for now. Use some of that engine boost to get us rotating here. I love my big ships. And the quantum speed on this thing is amazing. It's like twice the speed of light. It's like 700 something thousand kilometers a second. Alright, yep. Full power to engines there. Cooler's looking good. Don't need to worry about weapons power while we're in quantum. We got that set up the way we want. And once we get out there, we will check the rest. Yeah, this is a solid looking vessel. I was planning to grab my F8 and maybe run some Vaughn or Intersect missions, because I hear that when you start dealing... Because is Intersect where you encounter Van Duel stuff, I think? Yeah, agreed. Ente for sure. We're missing so many base of operations, but not capital ships in the game. Give us some cargo bed ships, yeah. Something, I want more ships, again, like I said earlier in the stream, that'll compete with like the whole sea. But bigger. Like a massive Argo freighter and stuff. I think the Ironclad for me is going to be very much of what the Idris is for me right here in this moment. Being able to store multiple ships, have room for cargo, handle being out longer, not worrying about refueling as much, because the Ironclad, or in this case the Idris, can be our main way of moving around. Stream frozen or my internet. Hopefully just your internet. Maybe try to give it a refresh. Alright, well, if you're frozen, you won't see me saying that. So, let me type this in chat. It's frozen on your end as well. Uh-oh, is YouTube shitting out, guys? I really hope not. Let me know. Sometimes YouTube shits its pants, and it really sucks. I wonder how Twitch and X are doing. Can anybody who's watching me on Twitch give me a status report on condition of the stream real quick? I appreciate you. Ente for sure. We're missing so many base of operations. So I would try refreshing your pages, because it is working on my end. Yo, Doc Speaker, I do not think that it is fixed. I think the mole is still a problem in that way. Oh, hey! There's a Polaris right there. Is that you, Obsidian? Or no, you're salvaging a Polaris, right? Ship port's unlocked. Hang on. Wait, I'm not actually... There we go. Alright, I closed our ship ports. Alright, hang on. Let's take a look at our power distribution here. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. And get that down. There we go. Full engine power, full weapon power. Sitting pretty. Were we decoupled? No. Now we're decoupled. Here we go. Glad everything's back. Thank you guys. Stream work on dark on YouTube and here too. Okay, I'm just glad it refreshed. I wonder if there's a driver's update. Usually when my drivers need an update, things get all sorts of wacky on me. So thanks guys for keeping me abreast of the situation there. Let me check the Nvidia app real quick, see what we got going on. Drivers. Nope, we're still updated on drivers, so hopefully everything keeps functioning as needed here. Alright. I wonder if I can repair Doc's lightning. We should have some pads up here to the left. Seems like in-game chat went too, so maybe something with AWS or just a server. Oh man, I don't know. Hopefully not. Alright, there's a pad over here. Let's head this way for a sec. I don't think that I can actually dock this thing because it's technically not mine. Which is all good. We're going to make best use of this as we can. Is that door open? That would kind of suck if... Oh, that might be the door that Doc shot to get in. So we may be vulnerable. Gotta keep that in mind. Port side dock is open. Why not just use that then to get out? Can you keep it for the next time you log in? I haven't played in ages. So you can't bedlog in a ship that isn't yours? Now, if I had an extra large hangar, I could park it in there and just not send my elevator down and it would persist in my hangar. But no, I won't be able to keep this thing, unfortunately. But that's okay. I'm just here to grab one of my ships to store inside it. Let's go ahead and park right there. That should be fine. Wanted to actually get stationary. There we go. And are we... There we go. Now we're properly in SCM mode. Shields up. No, I have to kill power to break the ship. Oh, I got you. I got you. I pick up what you're putting down, Obsidian. Awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and head up to the forward docking port. If you find it at Levski, what's the Idris called? Antonio, is this yours? Is it the Voodoo Child? Is this your ship? I'm not sure where my buddy... Oh, if this is your ship, I'll bring it to you. Like right now. What's your ship called? Yours is named the Paladin with the new PDCs. Okay, so No, this is the Voodoo Child. You'll be able to see it in a sec. I'll hop outside it. Yeah, if this was yours, I would definitely bring it back to you. One of my buddies on my org found it and brought it to our little group having some fun. But I will always be quick to return a ship. But here, you can see the outside. I'll show you the name and all. You got the rail. Oh, that's sweet. So, no, this has the Jesus beam. But, yeah, here you go. You see the at the bow. The Voodoo Child. Got the nice green livery. It's a full attrition build. It is a funny name, yeah. But, yeah, this has the big laser cannon on it, which I'm a fan of the railgun. I like the railgun better, personally. Oh, so this is a full armor assist. Can't even use your tractor beam. Interesting. Got the new ballistic PDCs, right? Is that what you're talking about? Plus size 10 railgun. Hell yeah. That's how I would run it, man. That railgun is awesome. Alright, I'm going to go and grab my lightning to put on there. And have some more fun doing some salvage stuff. Alright, pad 1. Gotta remember that. So, does anybody know if you can, like, could I dock this thing and repair it to fix that door? Or will it not let me because it's another player ship? I might have to try that. I might have to request docking and see if I can repair that busted airlock. You can repair at a pad? Really? Can I just, like, bring it down close to the pad and repair it? That's wild. Oh, yeah, because you got to store it to get the door to fix, just like with other doors. Never mind then. Yeah, that makes sense.
Welcome to the ASOP.
Belly on the pad to repair and refuel. Hell yeah. Thank you for that. Oh, yep, nope, the lightning's still at New Babbage, so 5-minute claim time. Damn, dude.
Thank you.
Okay, that's fine. Is my wolf? Ah, I claimed the wolf, but I never changed the livery on it, so I'm gonna leave it there.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Aggressive salvage, yeah, so that basically means like doing bounties or combat missions and then salvaging the ships and whatever we might find afterwards. We used to call it aggressive salvage or aggressive acquisition in the org. So I'm just here at Stanton Gateway to actually grab my lightning because my buddy's lightning is on board. Yeah, I could go down and repair it though, like you said. Let me do that. Pad 1. Huh. The Voodoo Child. I like it. I guess the biggest part of the aggressive salvage is the recovery of a full-ass Idris. Let me check something. Can I close the inside door? Because I know I can't close the outside door. What about... Oh, he probably shot both of these open, though. So they're probably... Neither one of these can close. Ah, oh well. I feel so exposed. Finally in, good grief. Man, actually, I wonder if it would have been better if I came over and shot that thing with the laser beam. Wait, nope, wrong way. I need to go down... No, wait, actually, right way. Because I need to go down to the hangar deck. Yeah, what do you think of this skin? The sort of camo skin. It's pretty cool. I like it. I thought the shark front face skin was actually kind of cool, but a little campy at the same time. Wait, where is this? Is this a subdeck? Oh, yeah, it is. It's a subdeck that crosses the ship and also accesses turrets. Okay. I usually run black, red trim. Oh, that sounds awesome. So just open either one of these to get to the hangar deck. There we go. So I got my little salvation here. Let's open this up. We also got our... Oh, actually can't do that. Can't use my tractor rifle. So now it's stuck in my hands. Damn it. Okay. Well, that's great. I shouldn't have pulled out my tractor rifle. That's kind of a bummer. Okay, let's get in here. Head up, open up the front so we can get the F8 out. Be kind of cool if we could repair his. I think we should be able to, based on what you're saying about the Idris. Because we're right next to the pad, so we'll do that real fast. Got my buddy's NDB kitted F8 in here. Oh, no, not storage. That should be the pilot seat. What? What do you mean storage? Excuse me, sir. Why is that happening? I want to get in. I got into this thing earlier. You know what? Fine. Let me just throw that in storage now that I can't access that anymore. What the hell is going on? I can't get into the ship because we're in Armistice? Is that what you're saying? Oh. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, shit. Alright, Obsidian. I can head over there soon. Alright, let me just get my F8, because I can still bring that in here. Yeah, I'll have to do that once we get out. Actually, there's enough room. I won't need to actually destroy it. But, I do need to grab my ship real quick. So I'm going to open up the aft doors so I can get my F8 in here. We're learning, man. We're learning in real time how to work around some of this. I just got to open up my booty. Pop out of here real fast and go get our ship. Because our claim should be done by now. So tree pollen, that seems to be a new element, or a new material that I haven't heard of in the game yet. What's the dealio with the tree pollen? Is that a new kind of illicit material that we can get, like Slam and Widow and all that? Yeah, let me shoot a party invite over to Obsidian real quick. That way I can more easily see him. Let's get our ship real fast, throw it in the Idris, and then get the hell out of here. Okay, we just popped into the elevator. That was a little terrifying.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Two hours left. Oh boy. Maybe they introduced hay fever. That'd be interesting. I'm so glad. I'm so happy I have this ship, guys. I have dreamt of having this ship with this particular build forever. I first saw it in action from Captain Kuza, but this is the light switch build, which runs 4 XJ2s and 4 NDB30s. and it just turns ships off, man. It's such a good time. I am now the proud owner of an F8 Lightning.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Stay with that full power spread. I gotta be picky with my power distribution, huh? Actually, wouldn't mind running full power to engines and having a little bit of a dip to our
Takeoff complete.
capacitor output. Why won't this open?
Landing gear raised.
You are clear to launch.
I guess I probably will need to end up getting a little cargo ship that I can do a bit of a cargo transfer with, huh? Where is that Idris chilling? There it is.
Thank you, and please visit again.
God, I love this boat. Oh. Gear up, coming in.
Landing gear.
Or sorry,
deployed.
gear down, not gear up. Yeah, I know, kind of a tight fit. Just trying to squeeze it by the salvation real quick. Pop it right here. Well, that's probably a little... Nah, we will, hop up. Come on, get off the deck. Get off the deck. Get off the deck. There we go. Oh my goodness. All right, here. Let's go off the deck, gear up. That way we don't stick to the deck again when we're trying to clear this thing. All right, bugging out. Why is my camera so janky right now? There we go. Wow, the wingspan of this thing is nuts. Maybe I should have got the Wolf.
All systems offline.
All right. Now we get our steps in, just getting back up to the bridge. This way, and then to the right. Upstairs, and then up into the superstructure. To the bridge.
Systems offline. Aegis combat system activated.
Doors closing. Kill that cooler, and I think that puts us back up. Yep, to full power. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're closing up. Let's see if we can find city in here. we have a friend on here? No, because we're not actually in the party right now. Oh, that was too far out. He said in visual range. Kind of a bit of ways away. Probably gonna need to party up to make that easier. Oh, he sent it. Oh, there it is. We're good. They're going to have to adjust the salvation of the Vulture because the cost difference is wild considering they do that same thing. Yeah, except you get a lot more carrying capacity out of the Vulture, and the Vulture can break down larger ships, whereas the salvation is limited in what it can break down. There we go. Okay, yeah, he's only about 24 kilometers away. That's pretty close.
Shields offline.
Alright. Get some speed, 2 Gs of acceleration is pretty good. Oh yeah, there's that reclaimer. Start hitting that retro thrust real quick. It's always so crazy seeing that bright light on the reclaimer. This while I grab me another drop of cough. Oh wow. Oh, she's good. She brought me in the tea. I didn't even realize it. Brought that in a while ago because that is not hot anymore. Oh yeah, lots of goodies down here. Okay. Make sure I don't bump into that beautiful reclaimer. Look at this big ship gathering right now. This is pretty cool. Yeah, I think that as far as the RSI ships go... Oh, shit. Yikes. Sorry, Obsidian. Damn it. I looked at chat when I was turning the Idris. That was my bad. Amateur move. I can't believe I just bumped the frickin' Polaris. I'm sorry, dude. I wish I could arrest the velocity of that thing, but I probably would just make it worse if I did. But yeah, what I was gonna say though is that the newer RSI ships actually got away from that annoying strut issue, for the most part. The Zeus, the Meteor, the Salvation. A lot of the RSI ships, they finally, I think they figured out that that annoyed everybody pretty early on. So the newer ship designs don't have the Connie issue. Ah, I feel so dumb for bumping into that stupid Polaris. I was just thinking, like, careful, don't hit it. There it goes. Oh, I don't think the Salvation has it. At least it hasn't bothered me. It hasn't really. I haven't really noticed it so much. I'll have to pay attention next time I'm in it and see. Oh, that's cool. The Mortis Messer. That's badass.